All right, greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another funeral for Xbox on BullSittin on TSWS. I'm your host, Log7, and once again, welcome to another Xbox funeral. Joining me, as usual, are these fine people. To my right is the Nintendo goddess herself. The only reason anyone watches bull sitting, if we're being honest. Cozy Beluga, are you feeling Rosie?
Yes. What happened to the
Please,
music? What happened to the intro?
I was like,
um,
I heard nothing that
I
whole
don't know.
time, and I was
I
like,
don't know. I didn't change it. I don't know.
I was
We'll
getting
figure
ready
that
to
out post. We'll
throw in.
see that. We'll
sure.
figure that out in post. Cozy, are you feeling Rosie?
Yes, absolutely.
Please tell us why. Please tell us why. Please,
Because
please.
we have the Outer Worlds 2 and we have Ball CrossFit.
Let's go, the outer world. Let's go. Let's go. That's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be awesome. Um, Matt also is joining us. Mr. Matt likes games. Matt, please
Yeah,
plug your
so
channel and tell
plug
us
my
what you've been playing.
channel.
Yeah.
It's the
We're
top of the
starting and
show. You
ending the
can,
show.
you can,
We're,
you
we're
can find me.
starting. We're starting and ending the show. Dude, if Xbox, right,
Messing us
cannot
up.
have their shit together, we also don't have our shit together. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Matt.
Xbox is having. Xbox didn't just release Outer Worlds too.
No, they
Um,
didn't. They didn't
nope,
just
not at
release like
all.
10 or
And
12
Ninja,
very
and
good
Ninja
games
Gaiden
this year.
4,
No, they
and
didn't. They
Keeper,
didn't.
and Call of
No, they
Duty
didn't.
next month. They didn't do. They're not
South of
doing that.
Midnight. No,
Um,
they did none of that. None of that.
um,
Go ahead, man.
So yeah, you can find me on YouTube. I likes games videos there every week. So check that out. Um, and then I mean, feels weird to say at the top of the show, but you can also find me here
Let's
every
go.
Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern and Wednesdays at 4 p.m. Eastern. So
All
there you
right.
go.
All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. And the other half of TSWS, the man himself, the legend, Mr. Matt, is Mr. Ham Solo. Ham,
Hmm,
how you doing? What you been playing?
I
And how
like
you feeling
that.
about Xbox? Go
right.
ahead.
You said Matt right there.
Yeah.
The
God
legend,
damn it.
Matt.
Almost
Just
almost gave me credit for starting this channel. I love it.
oh my gosh. Ham, go ahead. Go ahead, Ham.
um, I'm gonna be frank right at the beginning. I got about 10 minutes until I need to hop on an interview for a possible raise position that I
Let's
could get, and then
go.
I'll be
Nice.
and then I'll be right back. It should
Nice.
only last about a half hour.
Awesome.
Right.
But as for what I've been doing, working and also um what is it playing a lot of video games. So um been playing quite a bit of Deep Rock Galactic Survivors. I don't know. Just can't stop, won't stop. You know what I'm saying? Like it just like once you get into it, it just sticks.
There's no getting out.
And I have a hand. I got my Steam Deck or whatnot, which is which I'm able to hop onto desktop mode and go to play my Xbox games through the browser. Right, full screen mode. It works really well for the most part. Some of those, super duper like latent like where games where latency is a big deal. Sometimes it's better when I'm closer to my router, I'll say that. But as for just like playing something that's fairly simple, like especially like Deep Rock, like I've been having a great time with it. Right before this game, I'm in the other side of my crib right now. I was playing on the cloud uh college football 25 from the Steam Deck, which if you know the original Steam Deck, it does not have the best Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So yeah, the fact that I was able to do that from across the crib on the Steam Deck through the cloud, I thought, and it looked really good. I showed my wife it last night, and she thought I was showing her a football game. And I was like, no, this is College Football 25. This is the game I bought last year. And she was like, oh, yeah, it looks nice. Like, I mean, it was a quick first glance. She's playing Halo, so she didn't know, right?
Yeah.
But it worked it's working pretty well. Got my ass kicked a few games. Now I'm starting to win, getting the swing of it. But yeah, latency's still an issue with it. But also it really depends on your internet and what device you're using. So, I mean, from what I hear and what Cozy said prior in the past is it works really well on cellular data, which I haven't used it on cellular
data necessarily, even just on cellular infrastructure, just on like, so at home on my cell phone, I can't figure out why my cell phone works fine wirelessly, but the Xbox doesn't, and then my computer didn't. But
well, that's what I'm talking about, cellular data, like through your phone.
Yeah,
that's
but
what I'm talking about.
My Wi-Fi. I wasn't using.
Oh, were you on your Wi-Fi?
Yep.
Oh, okay, so you play on your Wi-Fi. So I thought you were talking about you like to play off of Wi-Fi as well because it worked really well.
I play off of Wi-Fi, but I play on cellular data. But at home, I don't have unlimited, and so I don't play on. There's no reason to, but it's fine at home. Like, but only on that device. Not my computer has latency, and then my other computer, because my computer I'm always wired, and the Xbox always has really bad latency.
So as I said at the beginning, it works really well for the most part, but latency, like I said, and Cozy just kind of explained for a moment, that's still kind of bugging me with that. Looks great. For the most part, plays great. And in like the frame pacing and everything looks fine. But yeah, sometimes when you hit that X button and you want to just hit it real quick, it holds it. And that's not great. I noticed that on the football game. I'm like, I'm not trying to dart that pass. I want to lob it, and it's darting it, and it's a horrible dart. Or the other way around, where I'm trying to dart it and it throws a lob. I'm like, oh, okay.
And you get a classic turnover. Good stuff.
Let's talk about it. That's what I'm saying. The first couple games, I got washed.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I've been playing that. I haven't played Outer Worlds yet. I know that just came out yesterday. I tried Ball X. I didn't like it, or Ball Cross, or whatever you want to call it.
Ball X.
Yeah. I tried it, and I liked the premise of it, but I don't know. It just wasn't entertaining enough for me. I'm sure Cozy loved it, so it's definitely up her alley. But yeah,
I haven't given it a go yet.
Loke.
I feel like I've been playing something else and I forgot, but whatever.
In a couple days, a game called Halls of Torment's coming to Game Pass. You need to play it.
No, dude, I refuse to play anything
You should play
other than what I'm playing, because I can easily drop Football Manager 24. I can easily drop Deep Rock when Outer Worlds comes out for us brokies, because obviously guys like Ham and you, Matt, you guys are already playing it. It is what it is. But for some of us brokies, we just pay for Ultimate and chill. That's what we do. What?
Hey.
What?
You should play it. You should play it.
What type of game is it? Halls of Torment. What type of game is that?
It's a roguelike. It's essentially vampires. It's Vampire Survivors.
Yeah. It's another Needle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man,
it's a Needle.
It's Vampire Survivors, but with like original Diablo art style.
Oh no! I'm not.
Yes, Luke. Yes, Luke. Go ahead.
I'm trying to do stuff.
I'm just trying to hook you up with a fun game. Look, that's all I'm trying.
Going ahead and tie up that arm.
Tap the veins.
Get the veins ready. We're finna inject some more Game Pass in you.
Oh my god, dude! I just looked at it on YouTube. There's people say this game changed my life.
bro.
Oh, this game is so
It's
masterpiece. Nah, man, I'm not playing
it's
this.
very good.
No,
It's
I'm
no,
not
very
playing
very
this.
good.
I'm not playing this.
No,
Dude,
you are.
people are
You should
talking
though.
about like awakening their souls from this video game. No, dude, no. I want to play Outer Worlds 2.
I wonder what the
That's what I
Steam
want.
reviews are for it. I'm gonna take
Logan's
a look
tired of
for it.
running around in these walk simulators, fucking getting
Bro,
assaulted.
what are we doing? Getting my time and my personal life assaulted at this
Good
stage. Let's
news.
see. Let's see.
It's
Halls of Torment.
96% positive on Steam with 20,000 reviews.
Oh my god.
It's
So,
a
20,000.
Loc must play game.
yeah, it's a Metacritic must play, look.
And it's just $6. Oh my god.
Yeah, and it's coming to Game Pass in like 4 days.
What it does to you is in the name. Torment.
Oh man, I'm looking at the trailer. No. Matt, I thought we were friends.
Matt's
It's showing
Logan's
pretty.
looking at the trailer, fucking.
It's pretty good, look.
Matt's not my
highly
friend.
recommend you give it a
Chat.
Fighting for his
Chat.
life right now.
Chat, this is proof. Matt is not my friend, right? If we
This
had
is
any doubt.
proof
Matt's
Matt
not-
wants Loke to have fun and Loke isn't appreciative of it. That's what this is proof of.
No. I told you what my plans are for the next month of gaming, and you're trying to ruin it.
Well,
Speaking
now
of
you
the
got
chat,
a little wrinkle in your plans. You're welcome.
Dareezy,
Not sure
welcome
if you
in.
notice, look, but you have your credit
Yeah.
card in your hand. You need to put that down, buddy. That's coming to Game Pass.
And it's play
Oh, man.
anywhere, Loke. It's play anywhere. Also,
And it's
so
play
you-
anyway. Great.
Yeah.
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 Great. Dareezy, welcome in, says it's Yoga Pants Saturday. Yeah,
Yoga
Hell
pants.
yeah, brother.
I got him on. Ron Slusher says this doesn't look like Halo. It's old news, bruv. Don't nobody care. Jacob Novak, welcome
It's a
in.
terrible bit.
Rachie, TSWS Ultimate, Cozy's here. Oh my god. So what? When Cozy's not here, it's TSWS Standard. Huh?
It's
The
premium.
fuck are we doing? Bro,
Premium.
it's Ultimate when Cozy rocks up. This is
Yeah,
bullshit.
it's ultimate when Cozy's here, and it's premium when it's just us.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
It's premium
great.
next week.
Great.
Mm.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Loke. Shout
Oh.
out to Ron Slusher saying this doesn't look like Halo. I seen
Yeah.
in the chat. I seen your thumbnail and I was like, why is this Gears here when Halo was like literally the biggest news that happened? What are we even talking about today?
No one
And now
gives.
no.
Look, that's not
Lazy
true.
was
You know that's not true.
incredibly. Look was incredibly lazy and copy and pasted this picture right here.
Nah. I wasn't lazy. I could have copied and pasted.
Did you not copy and paste this picture right here and put it on the thumbnail?
No, I didn't. Actually, that picture was a web page picture. So I could have easily not copy and pasted because everyone knows about WebP files and how hard they are to get. But I put in the work to sort out the WebP file because
You can just screen cap it and take it.
no,
That's not
the
very hard.
resolution goes
just
way down when
click
you try and
copy.
screen cap.
Paste.
Exactly. When you click copy and then and you try and save it, it's saved as a WebP file.
Yeah.
And then when you try and copy that into Canva, it doesn't work.
Well, I got a
And
tip for
if
you,
you
Loke.
try to screen share, if you try and
And-
screen share,
We're gonna show you how to
and
do
you
it, buddy.
clip it, if you just snip it, right? If you try and
Oh,
snip it,
technology, you guys.
I got a tip
if
for
you
you,
try
Loke.
and just snip it, the resolution comes all the way down.
I got a tip for you,
What?
Loke. Next
What?
time, click on that photo, and then just click copy, and then go into
Yeah.
Canva, and then just click paste.
It doesn't work.
It does
I
though,
tried
because
to
I
do
do
that.
I do it.
With JPEGs, it works.
No, I do it with like because off of sites like that,
Yeah.
where they often put WebP files.
Yeah.
I do it all the time. I do it all the time.
I must be doing something
But
wrong. 'Cause with
regardless,
JPEGs, that,
I
what
will
you're
be
saying
right back
works.
here in a little bit.
With
All right.
all right. With
All right.
WebP files, it doesn't work for me at least.
That's weird. Either way, your thumbnail was obviously
let me explain.
heavily inspired by that
Yeah.
work.
Yeah, but let me tell you why, right? Let me tell you why. But first,
Look,
let's
tell me
address the
why
chat.
you made this terrible decision. Look,
Let me tell you sweet little lies. Fark Q,
oh,
welcome. It says, what
we know
what
you're
we
lying.
doing here? Xbox dead. Bye everyone. Hope all is well. Welcome in, Fark. Stanley Francois, what it do? It's essential when Cozy isn't here. Damn!
Oh,
It's
oh,
Oh,
TSWS essential.
damn.
Yo!
we got like 50 games.
PS5. And then when she shows up, it's 300.
It's
Great.
300
Just
plus
great.
and day one releases.
PS5 blows. Welcome in. Smash the like
Let's
button, guys.
go. My
Everyone go
man.
ahead. Everyone go ahead and get comfortable. It's going to be an interesting show today. It's going to be a very interesting show. Um, so why did I put Gears of War and this discussion from Sarah Bond instead of the PlayStation the what's it Master Chief going to PlayStation? Matt,
I don't know.
when Ghost of Yote, and I need you to be honest, Matt and Cozy, and chat as well.
Let's
Guys,
all
be
be
honest.
honest. Let's all be
When
honest.
Ghost of Yote, because we only understand things by comparison. Don't listen to people that talk. But people that talk about. But what about other things? Those people are being disingenuous. The only reason we know that Usain Bolt is super fast is because of comparison. All right? The only
Hmm.
reason we know that Cozy is literally the only reason motherfuckers be watching bullshitting is because we have shows that when she's not here, it's like 15 people. When she's here, it's 40 people. Right? So comparison
Sure.
is necessary to understand the world around us.
Hmm.
Right? Okay.
Bring it home,
Cozy,
Mook.
Matt, we agree on this, correct?
Yes.
Sure.
All right. When Ghost of Yote, and I need you guys to be honest. Don't just try
Yep.
and win an
Being
argument,
on. I'm
motherfuckers.
always honest. Let's
Okay.
go.
When
Let's
Ghost
go.
of Yote eventually gets announced for PC next
Yeah.
year in February or March or July or whatever,
Hmm.
is it leading the show?
Is
No.
it leading the show? No, probably
Yeah.
not.
Is it the front thing on the thumbnail?
No.
Probably not. No.
Halo is in the same situation. Why do I say this? The reason why
Why
Ghost
do
of
you say it?
Yote is not a headliner when it gets ported to PC is because we all know all the PlayStation games are going to PC. And we
Okay.
all know all of the Xbox games are going to PlayStation.
Yeah.
So the fuck are we doing that we know something's going to happen, but we're gonna sit here and overreact and pretend like it's the end of the world?
Well, no. So okay, I get what you're saying. So my rebuttal to that would be that first of all, you're correct. Second of all, Halo is the most recent thing.
Ghost of Yote, in my example, would have been the most recent thing.
Sure, but I mean, what other news is there this week that's so much bigger?
The, the one that I put up here. And I'll
What
tell
is
you
it?
why. This is Sarah Bond, the essentially the future of Xbox, right? Says
Yeah.
we're seeing people evolve way past that. Xbox's
Hmm.
Sarah Bond says the idea of exclusives is outdated. In an interview with Mashable, Bond was asked where blockbuster exclusives fit into the company's plans, given that a growing number of Xbox game studios are seeing releases on other platforms. Bond explained that in Xbox's view, the idea of games being exclusive to single platform has become outdated, and players now expect games to be available on multiple devices. We're really seeing people evolve way past that, she said. Like the biggest games in the world are available everywhere. Look at Call of Duty, Minecraft, Fortnite, Roblox. That's actually what's
Hmm.
really driving community in gaming. That's where people gather. They have experiences, and the idea of locking it to one store or one device is antiquated for most people. God damn it! Ah, hold on.
You take your time. So I mean that
No, no, no.
like
I'm back. I'm back. Hold
oh,
on,
you're
hold
already
on. I'm back.
back.
I'm
You're
back.
already
I'm
back.
back.
Okay.
You want to be able to play with your friends anywhere, regardless of what they're on, and we're really leaning into that with this experience because it just opens up another way for you to play, as does cloud, as does PC, as do the consoles that we all own and have in our living rooms. Xbox's shift in focus to multi-format started in early 24 when it announced. All right, so now we're talking about the past of Xbox's recent trend, which also leads into PlayStation's recent trend. My focus that I want to look at that I think is more important is the the essential culture shift, the big picture look at the culture shift, that this is not a console uh, war or console competition anymore. This is a time competition. We have here from Shinobi 602 our biggest quote. Our biggest competition isn't another console, says Xbox boss Matt Booty about Halo on PlayStation. We are all seeking to meet people where they are. We're competing more and more with everything from TikTok to movies. Matt,
Yeah.
the big the big thing to be discussed right now is
Mm-hmm.
not Halo is going to PlayStation. The big thing
Okay.
to be discussed right now is the limited time everyone has and the fact that everyone's trying to entertain you. TikTok's trying to entertain you, YouTube's trying to entertain you, video games are trying to entertain you. So's Netflix, Crunchyroll, the manga sites. Everything's trying to take time from you. But in reality, 90% of us are not putting in 2 hours of gaming every day. 90% of us have things to do with most of our day, whether that's work, family, sleep. So we are talking about a finite amount of hours, and you want to talk about competing with PlayStation within this tiny arena when the real battle is against Netflix. The real battle is against TikTok, is against YouTube, is against Twitter even. And I think that's a discussion that's way more interesting than, oh, the latest port just happened. And again, it's based off of comparison. Like I said, when Ghost of Yote gets ported to PC, nobody's gonna give a fuck because it's just another one that has been ported, just like Halo is just another one that has been ported. Am
So
I bullshitting? Osha says this is corporate spin. All
so
right, go ahead.
so to that, I'd say first of all, I don't care about Xbox versus PlayStation. The whole reason I was talking about Halo is because it's good for Halo. Like the Xbox versus PlayStation angle is whatever. But to your point of whatever Sarah and Matt's talking about, what they're talking about is kids essentially.
The
You're
next
Um,
talking
gen.
about the
yeah,
majority of gamers, Matt.
no, they're talking
People
about
like
kids.
people like you and Oshus still like
Well,
to kid
well,
yourselves that
well,
you are the
no, I'm
leading
not.
demographic in gaming.
I'm not
You're
saying
not.
that.
You are the
I'm
dinosaurs. You are the guys that are insisting that vehicles need to have the manual stick. Nobody gives a fuck. Everyone is driving automatic vehicles. You are a dinosaur. I'm a dinosaur. Oshus is a
I'm
fucking
literally
dinosaur.
not saying that. I literally know that, Luke. I'm saying
Okay.
they're talking about kids and the fact that what he's saying or what can't remember who he said. I think it was Sarah who said it. I think Matt Booty also said something similar. Was like they don't care about the platform, and that is particularly true about the younger generation. The platform for the younger generation isn't Xbox, PlayStation, or PC. It is Fortnite, Roblox, and whatever other game you want to throw in there.
Minecraft.
That is what they're talking about. That was my point. I'm not saying that I am the demographic because I'm absolutely not. Neither are you,
Mhm.
neither is Cozy. I'm just saying what they're talking about is a young generation. And it is vehemently true for a young generation.
Not just young, Matt. The dominant generation. Dude,
Overwhelmingly
the
young.
numbers. I'm talking about the numbers. If
Talk
there's
about
10
it.
people playing video games, if there's 10 people playing video games on the planet, me, you, Oshus, and Cozy, we represent one of those 10
Yeah,
people. The
I
other
know that.
nine, the other nine, dude, all these meltdowns that you saw on Twitter, I'm sorry, bro. It's just you. It's 300,000 people in a sea of almost of more than 1,000. Sorry, in a sea of more than 1 billion gamers. It's 300,000 people losing their mind. We're not even talking about 1 million people. It's 300,000, right? Butthurt dinosaurs like Oshus in the comment section that are stressed out about this Halo thing. The more than 1 billion gamers do not give a crap. It's why all of this crashing out that you're talking about, even if you look at the metrics, even if you look at the
Talking about
metrics,
crashing outlook.
Matt,
Oh
it's like
man.
10,000 people, 5,000 people liking. No one cares, bro. No
I,
one cares.
I'm not talking about crash outlook. I just wanted to talk about the fact that people were happy about this. People thought it was cool. That's all I was saying.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I'm not saying I'm upset. I'm not saying I'm
No, I'm just
crashing
explaining.
out.
You
I'm just
mad,
explaining why
Matt?
that.
You mad,
I'm just
Matt?
Cuz
I'm just
yeah,
explaining why it doesn't matter to
apparently.
put it on the
Stop being
cover.
such an angry man.
It's why I'm saying it's not the headline on the thumbnail. Like you see here Ushers here with his copium. Oh, those people don't buy games. They play free to play garbage. Ushers,
They
They
buy
buy
two
shit.
no,
$20 skins
no.
every week.
Yeah, they buy shit
Ushers,
for
none
sure.
of the shareholders give a fuck about your $60 or your $70. They don't care. That's why PlayStation is developing 10 live service games. No one cares about you, Ushers. No one cares about me. No one cares about Cozy and Matt.
Yeah,
We're
actually, no, that's not
dinosaurs.
true. That's not
We
true.
do not
The
represent the
indie, the
majority of
indie,
gamers.
the indie world is booming because
Yes, the indie world is separate. Halo is not a part of the indie world, Cozy. I'm trying to keep it specific to this because people like Oshus are trying to make us crash out and care about this. And I'm trying to point out that guys, when you look at the large scale of it,
oh,
Halo is a
and the reason
blip within a blip.
I
It's a
think I
blip within a
especially
blip.
well, I
Go ahead,
especially don't
Cozy.
care. I'm like the wrong person because I actually skew probably more in line with the younger generation.
Really?
Free me from the shackles of hardware.
Damn.
Free me from the shackles of hardware. I was a um I will take games wherever and however I can get them. I enjoy, just messing around in, those kind of games. Mine is not Minecraft. But yeah.
Rachie with a very good point says modern gamers spend everything on a single company. Older gens spent their money on multiple publishers. It
Mm.
just it just is what it is,
Mhm.
guys. And that's why for me I even made that thumbnail as a statement, Matt. Like we need to stop coping about this. We are not the main dish anymore. We're not even the starter. We're not even the dessert. We're like a
No, I know.
snack.
I fully
We're
know
like a
that.
snack if there's even time for it.
I was just kind of trying to be positive and have fun, have fun with it.
Be
All
positive.
right, Stanley Francois. Sorry. I wasn't even going at Matt. Honestly, I was just trying to explain why Halo does not warrant the headline thumbnail for the pod because Halo is yet another one in a long line of ports.
But
And again, if a theory goes forward, it must go backwards. And
yes,
then I would ask, has every single PlayStation port that has been ported to PlayStation ever since they started porting games to PC, has that been a thumbnail? Has that been a headline? The truth is, it
well,
hasn't. It's
that's
been like a
fair.
footnote.
That's fair. Can I throw this one
Yeah.
final point?
Mm.
But you put Gears there, and Halo's the latest.
I didn't put Gears. Hold on. Let me
Was
put the
Gears
title.
not in the thumbnail?
Hold on.
Hold on, I
Let
gotta
me.
check. I'll double check this because I swear it was. Yeah, it's in the thumbnail. Gears is in the thumbnail.
Hold on. Let me put it back up so you can see what I put up.
I'm
This is
looking
what
at
I
it.
put up. This is what I put up. The
No, I'm
picture,
talking about the
picture has gears.
thumbnail.
The picture has gears, but the story is not about gears.
Well, that's that again. That was really my only point. And it was more of a joke, is the fact that Halo's the last one, but you put Gears. That's all.
Yes, because
That's all I was saying.
we're leading with this story, which is
Okay,
way more relevant.
that's totally fine. That's totally fine.
Yeah,
Totally fine.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Uh, Raichi says Genshin Impact's players spend all their money on Genshin. Yes, Ron Slasher, you're a snack. You're a snack. Let me get my salt, right?
Huh?
And I'll be right over. I'll be right over. Halo is going to bomb anyway on PS5. It looks like trash. All right, fine. Let's get into that very quickly.
I love
Uh,
people who just say
no.
objectively false things.
Ron
Is it
Slusher,
going?
if they
Is it
remaster
going?
Viva Pinata and put it on PS5, yeah, that would deserve a thumbnail.
Yeah. You know what? I'd probably fucking do that. That is
And
way more of like something to discuss than just
put it
another
on
one of
PS5, put it
another
on
port.
PC.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. All right. So let's bite on Oshus's bait because he's really trying today.
He's really
He
trying to
says it's
bait
going.
people.
Yeah, he says it looks like trash compared to 3-year-old PS5 games, and it's going to bomb. Cozy, is Halo going to
PS5's
bomb?
never made a game like Halo in their entire existence. I'll just say that.
I think it will sell moderately well for an old game.
Yeah.
I think the idea that this expectation that everything has to sell bajillions is like
Damn, what? Beat
ridiculous.
the mic. You in the
Sorry, I
bathroom
was
there?
just. No, I'm just serving more water. Go ahead, Cozy. Sorry, my bad.
It's
I'll
like
mute it next time.
everything doesn't have to
You're
sell.
good.
Everything doesn't have to sell bajillions.
Exactly. Like, again, and shout out to Oshus for like baiting us into this topic, but like, dude, I don't think like if Halo comes out and it sells 5 million, because keep in mind, people on Xbox have already played this. We've played this for 25 years, so like it's a nostalgia trip for a large, and a lot of people on PC have already played it as well. It's a nostalgia trip for a large portion of people. This is only new. This is only like breaking shit to like a portion of the PlayStation community, because even there's a lot of people who played the original Halo. So like if it comes out and it sells like a couple million copies, like 3, 4, 5 million copies, it's pretty good. Like that's pretty damn good, honestly. I don't know what the expectation would be. Also, like the idea that it looks terrible. The shit looks great.
Looks nice to me.
And then to compare it to 3-year-old PlayStation games, PlayStation hasn't made a competent FPS game since like 2010. So let's not do that. Like,
They made a pretty one.
yeah, they made
Which one?
Shadowfall, and that was like a PS4 launch game, and I was so excited for Shadowfall, and then I got it, and I was like, dude, this, because I love Killzone. I got Shadowfall, and I was like, dude, this is dog shit. But yeah, like I appreciate the bait, Oshus, but let's cool it. Let's cool it a little bit, bud.
Relax. Fuzzy Tomato, welcome in. Welcome in. Dion78 says Halo is slow game and a bit old now. How will it stand out? Uh,
Modernized
I would
gameplay.
I would say, Dion, in my opinion, that like to Matt's point, there's really nothing like it on PlayStation. in terms of first-person shooters. So that alone gives it a big head start. And then also there's the legendary status everyone knows about the first Halo. Everyone knows. So a lot
Exactly.
of people are gonna jump on that one. A lot of people are gonna get it just for the sake of like it's Halo. I have to get it.
Exactly.
Now it's time for Killzone to come to. Okay, settle down, Ron
God, if
Slasher.
they could make Killzone and make a good Killzone, please, not
I
Shadowfall.
I mean, let's be honest. Could they make a good Killzone?
No, probably not.
Killzone literally had. I mean, if we count the portable game,
Oh, the PS Vita game was fucking great.
I honestly think, like, mechanic wise and everything, that was the best game they have ever gotten. That
It
leaves them
might
with
be.
2.5 good games.
Mm.
It might be.
Two good games, one okay game, and then not good game.
Yeah. Yeah, Shadowfall
Richie
was
says
bad.
it's only the campaign. Is this true? Richie says it's only the campaign. For real?
Yeah, it's called Halo Campaign Evolved.
Oh,
Yeah.
Shadowfall, there's a reason why Killzone doesn't exist anymore.
Because Shadowfall bombed so hard that it turned them into a studio that makes mid-action adventure games. That's how
Emmanuel.
hard it failed.
Emmanuel A1, welcome in. I've played Halo 1, but this is the campaign evolved.
Mm.
Oshus, no, what's it? 1 point. There's a reason Sony makes Aloy over Killzone or Resistance. PS players do not give a crap about sci-fi shoots. They don't give a
Yeah.
crap about mid. They don't care about mid sci-fi shooters because you've got what's it? Borderlands. Borderlands
Hold
3
up.
sold pretty well on PlayStation.
Yeah. What
Not
about
super
Titanfall?
realistic. Not Titanfall, not super realistic. So I
Yeah.
would say down on that one. I would say Killzone and Resistance are mid.
Yeah.
Iago Cookin, welcome in. Campaign involved
Resistance
probably
wasn't
won't
bad.
sell on
Resistance was
PS5
pretty
because
good.
most of the user base only play free-to-play shooters like Fortnite and Warzone. Uh, I think dinosaurs like Oshus are going to buy into the Halo remake. I think they'll do it. It's a good thing it's only the campaign. All right. I'd like to move on from this nothing burger. Do you
Moving
guys have anything to
on.
add? Do you guys have anything else to add? Because this is
So,
nothing, bro.
like, are we talking just about Halo?
Yeah, about Halo on
Uh,
PlayStation.
well, I was just bringing it up because I thought it was fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm stoked for it. Like, first of all, I love Halo. I mean,
Okay.
it's good that it has a proper remake. I know they did Anniversary, and everybody keeps saying, "Oh, they did Anniversary already, and Anniversary was great." Anniversary fucking sucked. It ruined it ruined the entire aesthetic of Halo. The like where you press select to turn on the quote unquote new graphics, it basically just makes it look like a different game, which I don't like that shit. Ruined the entire art style. So we have a proper remake and UE5 that sticks to a Halo art style. That's great. Also great is the fact that beyond Halo Campaign Evolved, I don't know if you saw the quote from Brian Gerard, their community manager. Halo
Mm-hmm.
is on PlayStation going forward. Not just this.
Yeah, yeah,
He
all of it.
yeah,
Yeah.
he just made the broad statement that expect Halo, anything Halo related, to be on PlayStation going forward. Again, great fucking news. Because if we remember back to Halo Infinite's launch,
Cozy, look at the screen. Yeah, go
uh,
ahead, man. Sorry.
I
Go
was
ahead.
saying you're good. I was saying if we remember back to Halo Infinite's launch, people like to shit on Infinite, and rightfully so, because it's a lot of it's
Mm-hmm.
deserved with how they've shit the bed with content on that game. But like, if we go back to the launch, everybody was in unanimous agreement. Like, there's Halo YouTubers who make videos about how shitty Halo Infinite is now, who at launch were making videos about how this is the best feeling Halo. Everyone was pretty much in agreement that it was fucking amazing.
really solid gameplay. So is
It,
the new one going to have this sort of gameplay? The
yeah,
new old
yeah.
one?
It's so yeah,
Oh,
and minus the grapple hook. I don't think they're gonna throw a
but it's
grapple hook in
got
here.
does that for the four people at
Four,
the same time?
4 player online co-op and 2 player switch screen.
What? Uh oh.
Um,
Uh oh.
but but the point is like millions of people like because what were they saying like they're saying like 30 million people were playing Halo within like the first couple of months. If that's also on PlayStation, granted this is just the campaign, it's not going to do numbers like that. It's for just the campaign, but like going forward for the franchise, multiplayer, Halo 7, all that shit, that's really good for the franchise, really good.
You guys have any thoughts on this guy dressing up as with the Halo? Sorry, the PlayStation T-shirt is a
Oh
community manager or something.
yeah, that's Brian Gerard, the guy I was just talking about. I'm
Yeah.
cool with it. I mean,
Uh,
like, again, here's the thing: if Xbox is gonna put all their shit on PlayStation, then it'd be dumb for me as someone who likes the games they make to be like, you can't wear that. Why? I mean, he's wearing it. I don't like it. Doesn't affect me. I mean, might as well. Honestly, if you're making a PlayStation announcement, you might as well.
I think it's a good
Rosie?
idea. They're trying to promote this. They're trying to get the
Yes.
news that the game is out there. Um, and does it have crossplay?
Yes.
See, see. So they're releasing this in as many places as possible, and because the people who are buying games are everyone's trying to not the big skin spenders, but the people actually buying these kinds of games. Everyone is trying to get that money from them. The thing is, we already know the audience isn't for that sort of thing isn't growing. So you spread it across more places, you get more
Did you
people.
say spread?
Yeah.
Folk. What's wrong with you? Go to
You're an
church, folk.
animal.
I
Oh
holy
my
water.
goodness! All right, so I have talking about this, I remembered a small little rant I wanted to have about this. So
Yeah.
I'll try and be brief about it. I didn't write it down, but I'll try to be brief. But before I do that, Seawolf, welcome in, says, got that Halo gears in Forza. Thanks, kid. Smooth. Welcome in, Seawolf. Y'all, please remember to smash the like button. Super chats are welcome. But let me get to my point. Nobody cares. Right? Nobody cares, guys. No one cares. No one cares. The only people that care is the dinosaurs. I don't care. I've never cared. I found out that the console war was a thing whenever I came online. Every time like before I got online on Twitter, 2011 I think, 2012, I don't know. All I did was buy the console, play the games. I never once, not once in my life, did I sit there and play Metal Gear and be like, oh, this is so much better. Like this game is so much better by the simple fact that the people that are playing on Xboxes do not have it. Not for a millisecond did that ever happen. It has never happened in my life that I actually enjoyed a game more because someone else didn't have it. I found out all of this madness when I came online, and I made fun of some people. Some stuff got personal. If you have the time to go back to 2011, 2012, 2013 on my Twitter feed, go ahead. No one cares. No real people care. All right? No real people care. Just grifters and dinosaurs. Everyone else just wants to play the damn game. And I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm not like Oshus. I don't have all the money in the world. Innate, welcome in. Yago Kuken. Como entonces? I'm not like Oshus. I'm not a millionaire. I don't actually want to have a PC, a PS5, an Xbox One, an Xbox, a Nintendo, a Switch. I don't want to do that. I don't have the money to do all of that.
Yeah.
I would like to be able to buy a PlayStation 6 and then everything's on it. Just being honest, day one. I would like to have the option to buy a Switch and then everything's on it. That's what I would like to do because I cannot afford. Well, I can afford it, but I would rather not spend more money to play all the video games that I'm interested in. So, listen, for y'all that are into it, go ahead. Me personally, I've never cared. I still don't care. And my main motivating factor is that I want to play video games and I don't want to play, I don't want to pay premium for it. I don't. I don't want to pay $2,000 for a PC, $1,000 for a PlayStation 6, another $1,000 for an Xbox, another $1,000 for a Switch. I don't want to have to do that. For you guys that have the money, y'all have a good one. I'm a brokey, all right. I have Game Pass Ultimate. I'm not gonna pay. I'm super excited for Outer Worlds 2. I'm not gonna pay for the premium thing so I can play it today. I'll just wait. Next week Friday is coming regardless, people. I'll wait. It's not a problem.
It's actually before Friday, I think. I think
I don't
it's
care, dude.
Wednesday.
Even if the premium gave people like you, Matt, a full month to play Outer Worlds 2, I'd wait a month.
No, I'm saying the standard is Wednesday, I think.
All right. No, I'm just trying to explain that
Yeah, yeah,
I'm not trying literally to spend more money.
yeah.
If I
That's
can
fair.
spend less, I'll do it.
Oh,
I'll do it.
who was it who said that people don't care about sci-fi games?
Don't care or the sci-fi
First
games are
person
boring.
shooters.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh,
I was
okay.
about to say because
For not
Arc Raiders is another sci-fi game that's like
Oh,
wildly
we're doing
popular.
good numbers
I'm
on
I
glad
mean,
there's
well,
PlayStation.
it's
never.
not out yet. It's not out yet, but it's
Oh,
like it comes out later this.
I'm
It is
glad.
number. It's on the second page, so number 24 on the most bought
But I think,
PS5 games right now.
man, oh, on PS5. Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
on PS5.
I take it back. I was about to ask you, is it on PS5? Okay.
Yes.
Cope, Eastwood, boom, risk it. The war is over. Oh my God, Seawolf, settle down. Retro. Man United won 4-2. Retro 4-2.
Yay!
We are fourth on the table. Welcome in, Retro.
Man,
Smash the like
that
button. Sir X
that
Men.
Tiger
What?
Woods is
What's up?
really good. That
Oh,
Tiger
fuck
Woods
off,
can
Matt.
really kick
Fuck
can
off,
really
man.
kick a soccer ball, can he?
Sir X-Men, welcome. Sir X-Men, we continue to pray and hope for the best in terms of your health. And every time we see your username rock up here, we're very happy. We love you on TSWS. Thank you so much for coming through and continuing to support TSWS with your member chats. Says, I don't care, Battlefield 6 is life. Yes, it is.
Oh, it's great.
Yes, it
It's
is. We
amazing.
actually do have some news on Battlefield 6.
Hell yeah,
Uh,
brother.
you don't have the capacity, says Rachie.
Mhm.
Oshus, it's not lies, bro. Literally, I didn't know all of this stuff about exclusives. I just used to play video games, bro.
I knew. I mean,
Like
I
when
didn't
the
know if you
PS3
cared.
came out, we just bought it because Metal Gear Solid 4 was on it. When we were done playing Metal Gear Solid 4 for the umpteenth time, and everyone in the hostel in varsity was losing it because of Gears, we went out to get a Xbox 360 with no hate. Like there was nothing in our hearts that was breaking. They're like, oh,
Yeah.
we are part of PlayStation Nation. We bought the PS1. We love the PS2. We bought the PS3, and now, oh my God, I can't believe we're in a line. We're in a queue to go and buy a 360. We're betraying our
Yep.
family. My brother, that never happened. Not for a
I
second. Me and my brothers loved PlayStation our whole lives. When the 360 was popping, we jumped to that motherfucker. We did not care. We just wanted to play the hot thing, and we had fun with the hot thing, bro. I
Yeah.
know it's hard for you to believe this, Oshis. I know. I know. Dinosaur is gonna dinosaur. But
I
that's
f-
not what we did. Matt,
I
go ahead.
feel like people I feel like console warring was distinctly like a teenager thing. Like once you were like 14 to like 19 was like the peak of it. Cuz when I was a kid, like before 14, I had a PlayStation 1. I was late to having a PlayStation 1. And then I got a PS2, and then I got an Xbox, and then I got a 360. And then at some point towards the end of or towards the beginning of me becoming a teenager, I also got a PS3. But like I didn't get into console warring until I was like until the end of the 360 generation, going into the Xbox One and PS4. And like my console warring only lasted maybe 2 years. Like actually being a piece of shit toxic person online about it probably lasted about 2 years. And then I got a PS4 because I was one of these people like Xbox or something. And then I got a PS4 and I was like, wait, the PS4 is actually really good too. And then I was like, oh, it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter at all.
It doesn't.
And then once I realized that, I was like, dude, what the fuck is the point of console warring?
What's the point? What's the point? I want to play the Ghost of Tsushima, but then I also want to play South of Midnight.
Yeah.
And how many people get to play either one does not affect me. It does. I'm the guy that used to enjoy Football Manager. Guys, I still enjoy Football Manager. That game never trends. How, like, at what level, Oshus, at what level do you need to see, like, me gaming so you can understand that I don't give a fuck? Like, I do not give a fuck at all. I when I grab my controller, at no point do I sit there and be like, oh, I'm playing this game because it's trending on Twitter. What? Cozy, you're
Yep.
muted.
Only had one system. Like you go over to someone else's house and they'd have another system. You'd be like, oh,
Yeah.
oh, you have what you call it? And they'd be like, yeah, and you'd be like, oh, let's go,
Yep.
let's go.
And
That
the vice versa happened as well.
yeah. That's how
God
I played
damn.
that's how I played Goldeneye for the first time, and that's how my buddy who had the N64, I mean years later, that's how he played Halo for
Yeah.
the first time. Was he came over to my house and we played Halo.
Yeah,
And he was like, "This is
And
fucking
and
great."
did
that's how I
and did
play
you shit on him
Experience.
for not
Nope.
having an
Dude,
Xbox?
I loved his house because he had the N64 and he had a PS2 and he kept up with the PS2 and he had all the cool things that made PS2 great. I didn't have that shit.
Yeah, I
So
remember
that was awesome.
going over to I had a friend and he had and it started out with me just playing I went over there just to play through the Mass Effect trilogy, and then afterwards I started playing Gears and I was like, oh, and then I started
This is
playing
nice.
and then he actually got me
Damn.
the
Good
Connect
lord.
so that I could play Dance Central.
Nice. Nice. Guys, remember when the Connect was a good thing?
Man,
Good
till
times.
this day,
Good
I
times.
will forever be saddened because I feel like that was like it was so good. It was
They just reactionary killed the Connect because people were like, we don't want to pay an extra $100. Instead of unbundling it, they're like, let's just kill it.
Mine
Let's
broke because we used to play Dance Dance Revolution as a family and compete every like weekend. It broke because like we kept on like I don't know. It was I don't know how that happened, but it broke. We used it all the time. So X Man says, "Look, I'm cool. Just play the $10, just paying the $10 a month for essentials. I don't need the $30 anymore. I'll just buy a game." Listen,
That's fair.
everyone makes their choices. Yeah,
That is fair.
everyone makes their choices. Everyone makes their choices. Sir X Man, no need to thank us. We thank you. We thank you, Sir X Man. Life is very finite, and you, of all people, are experiencing that. and you still, right, with the finite life that you have, you still sit there and you make the decision, let me go watch these guys. Let me invest whatever minutes I have into TSWS. And Sir X-Man, thank you so much. We love you for this. We really appreciate you for that. Thank you, and we wish you all the best with everything else.
God bless.
And Nate, thank you so much for bringing common sense into the chat. We appreciate that. We appreciate that. What's this? Siwo says, well, tell that to the people cheering for the ABK deal. Listen, I cheered for the ABK deal. I
And so
cheered
did
the
I.
fuck out
And
for
so did I.
the.
I'm
I
not gonna
still
hide
don't
that.
regret it. I still don't regret it. You know why? Okay, okay. Let's
I
do a
kind of
moratorium
do.
on the ABK. Let's do a moratorium on the ABK deal. I'll be brief. I'm
Yeah,
I'm super happy about the deal. You know why?
yeah,
Because I've always wanted to play all the COD campaigns, but they're
that's
not
right.
worth what they charge,
They
whether it's
$7.
on
aren't
console or
there,
PC.
are they?
So now I'm playing all the campaigns
They
for
aren't all
free,
there, are they?
kind of. Not
No,
yet, not yet.
no,
But
they're not.
6 is there, 7 is going to be there, and I'm just waiting on the next ones. So I'm happy.
Yeah,
I'm happy with the outcome of the ABK deal. Matt, what's your
I'm.
take on the ABK deal?
So I was right there with you. I was very pro that deal, and I'll say I don't think there was going to be a better outcome for Activision. I think if Microsoft didn't buy them, somebody else probably would have, and it would have led to, if not the exact same things, it would have led to maybe even worse things. Um, so in that regard, it's like I guess I'm still kind of for it, but it also kind of undeniably shifted Xbox's like like there's no denying that deal's completely shifted Xbox's entire strategy.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
it became like Xbox became or went from being this part of Microsoft that nobody cares about and they can just kind of operate and do whatever they want because nobody's ever going to notice them to like now, I mean, we just saw Amy Hood's like, yeah, you guys need to make like 30% profit margins, and if you don't, then you're fucked. It's like, dude,
Yep.
I can almost guarantee those were not targets they had before the ABK deal.
And now here
So
we are. So
so I, in that
you're not for
regard,
it. You're not for it
yes.
anymore.
In that regard, I think it was a bad thing. But on the other hand, like I said, I think it's probably the best possible outcome for ABK, given what they
Buyer's
were going through.
remorse. Buyer's
Sure.
remorse. Okay.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Cozy. ABK
Um,
deal.
I guess I'm indifferent. Mostly because you gotta look out for yourself and how you game.
Yeah.
I already said I'm the type of gamer I'm going to find games wherever at whatever price I want to pay. So I
Yeah.
can't. So either way, I'm not. Uh, and I honestly got what I kind of wanted out of it. I got some good Overwatch skins. I don't think I care about any of their other games. I don't.
You played zombies before with us.
Oh, and I get in on the PC, and they've given us some good
No.
backlog, some of the good
Cozy.
older
Hey,
games.
Shut up, Cozy.
yo.
What? What do they make?
Nah. What
What
did who? What
are you
who
guys talking
make?
about now?
Oh, you just told me to shut up preemptively. Oh, you didn't know what I was talking.
No,
We're
I
doing a
didn't. I was
moratorium.
just being absolutely rude.
He
But
just
I had a
no,
put
really
you in
good.
your
I had a really good
place.
interview. I had a really good interview. So like, I came
That's
in hot.
sensational.
Hey. Dollar bills, y'all. This is good. This is
but
all
yeah,
good.
Sensational.
they added some good older games.
Ham's about to sponsor my green card.
He,
Ham, we're doing a moratorium on
Why
the.
would I want to send you to Mozambique?
Oh,
you're
okay.
you're not
Okay,
going
okay.
back to Africa, bud.
We were
It ain't
giving
happening.
our take. God damn it, we're giving
Coming
our
to
take on
Mozambique.
Okay, let's focus. Let's focus, people. Ham,
What's
while I was
cracking, Nate? Good to see you, brother.
finding some memes, some memes on the net, we were talking about the ABK deal and how we feel about it in general. Like, I'm still very happy about it. I'm very supportive because I get to now play Call of Duty campaigns for free, right? Quote unquote. And Matt has some buyer's remorse because it completely changed Xbox's outlook, and Cozy is indifferent to it. When you look back at the ABK deal, are you happy you supported it? Do you regret it? Thoughts?
I don't really regret it because ABK was going to be bought by somebody. so it's just like, would I have rather somebody else got them and then been paying for some of these games? Because I'm sure Xbox would have purchased somebody else probably if they didn't get ABK, and possibly have got right back in the same situation where it's $30 a month. There's no way to tell that this price hike or anything that's happened wouldn't have happened anyways without ABK, right? They would have just put their eyes on somebody else to purchase.
Yeah.
That's what Microsoft does, right? So buyer's remorse on this, not so much for me personally, especially seeing that I'm able to take advantage of some of the games that have been coming to Game Pass and stuff like that. What I am curious about is like what they kind of plan to do with the future. I think a lot of this sentiment kind of stems from, in my opinion, the console market. Really, like if the console market, if things were $500 or cheaper, nobody would care about this ABK thing. Before, Game Pass was poverty pass to a lot of people. Now it's not anymore. So like really, I feel like it's the console space that is getting the most like leveled right now in the sense of Xbox, and people are more or less reaching for anything to blame for this situation that Xbox currently is in. I don't really think that this purchase, the Bethesda purchase, the Mojang purchase, I don't think anybody really cares about that Microsoft got that as much as they care about the direction of internal Microsoft and what they're doing right now. And then, like I said, this whole scenario could have still happened the exact same way, even if they didn't get Activision. They could have got somebody else. What if they would have got EA? It would have been the same fucking thing. It probably would have been quicker if it was EA. Probably would have happened quicker, especially with them having football, having soccer, having
football. They're both football.
Having
soccer.
No, it's soccer, and also having football. Battlefield. Yeah, that would have happened maybe quicker.
Also, Apex Legends as well.
Yeah, Apex. So, I mean, regardless, Microsoft wanted to make a big buy, and they did it.
Yep.
All right.
And let's think about the other side. If they didn't buy anything, what would they have then?
I'd still have a ton of shit.
I'm not talking about one person having a ton of shit. I'm just talking about like Game Pass. What would Game Pass look like if they didn't get ABK? A lot of it would not be. It'd be still pretty interesting, but because of Bethesda, maybe.
Yeah.
But
I would say
Call of Duty is a big deal on there now. It clearly is.
Yeah,
Sure.
but I would
Diablo
say Game
was.
Pass would be fine. I would say Game Pass would be fine because
Yeah.
if you look at Game Pass right now, and this is me looking from a personal standpoint, Ham, I've barely touched anything that Activision has to offer on Game Pass. Most of the stuff that I'll play on Game Pass is stuff like Evil West, Ninja Gaiden. Um, I first played the first Remnant on Game Pass. Uh, Stuff like Hogwarts Legacy, Keeper, Wu Chang, The Altars, Metaphor.
But look, they're
The,
not they're
the
they're,
city,
they're not targeting the core gamer. They're targeting casual gamer. That's why they made a purchase like this to get the Diablos, the WoWs, the Candy Crushes, the Call of Duties. They did that because it would immediately make an impact. And guess what? Call of Duty last year was the highest sold Call of Duty again. So
that's that's fair. I was just talking
and
about
it was the
for
highest
personal.
sold one. It was the highest sold one when it was in Game Pass.
Which is mad. Which is mad. All right, Ham, you walked out when we decided, or I decided to let us bite on Oshus's bait. You don't have to if you don't want to. Thoughts on Halo going to PlayStation?
I feel like we've had this conversation for like the last year.
Thank you very much, which is why it wasn't the thumbnail. But go ahead. Oh, is that all you want to say, Ham? Okay, can we keep it pushing?
Well, it still should have been the thumbnail because of relevancy.
But, to who?
Yeah. To the people who watched it yesterday, I still agree with that. It's more relevant than Gears is in that scenario. That's all. That's all. That's my whole point.
My point is that it's less relevant
Not than
than
Gears.
the entire shift and going back to the article. Where is it? Going back to the article, it's not about Gears of War. It is quite literally about the entire shift of
Sure.
this is not a gaming, it's not a gaming focus. This is a
Yeah.
entertainment focus. And people that want to talk about, no, you're just a gaming company. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Because, like Tom Cruise said, we all get the same 24 hours, which means we all get the same 8 hours to sleep, most of us, right? We all get another 8 hours to work, most of us, and then there's the 2 hours before, the 2 hours after of commuting, etc. Then there's the hour with your spouse, maybe 30 minutes with your kids, etc. Most people do not have hours upon hours of time to read a manga, watch a Netflix show,
What are you
watch a
talking about right
YouTube.
now?
I'm talking about the real competition, the real thing that should be discussed or that we should be discussing that Matt Booty was talking about, which is Xbox, PlayStation, and even Nintendo, not just competing with the three of like just the three of them. They're competing with Netflix. They're competing with YouTube. They're even competing with Twitter because
TikTok,
everyone
doom
has
scrolling.
work to do. Exactly. People have work to do. People have things to do in the real world, and we all have a finite amount of time to invest into whatever form of entertainment we choose. So Xbox is not competing with just those two. It's competing with everything else. So is PlayStation. So is Nintendo. That's why PlayStation is porting their games to PC because you need more people that only have 30 minutes a day to play video games. That's why Nintendo is increasing prices of games and lowering costs, development costs. That's why Pokemon looks like shit, but it's still selling. So for me, in my opinion, this is a more relevant discussion because now we're talking big picture. We're talking about the industry movement, rather than the next one in line of a long ass fucking line. And to my point that I mentioned to Matt earlier, Ham, when Ghost of Yote goes to PC, it's not going to be a headline because we all know this was going to happen. Halo, same thing. When Halo 2 gets ported, is that going to be a headline as well? When Conquer gets ported, is that also a head? It's like, guys, come on. And like you said, Ham, we've been having this discussion for the last year. Why are we doing it again?
Oh, were you actually asking me a question right there? I thought you were still talking. Whoa. No. Can you ask it one more time? Because the only thing I was thinking about was the thumbnail. That's all I was thinking about this entire time.
Yes. That was my whole point. Was like, I totally hear what Woke is saying, and what he's saying is correct. I'm just like the thumbnail. Just like, that's all.
It's not even that big of a deal. It's whatever.
It's really not.
We're just giving you a hard time. But anyways, I mean, yeah, obviously the big picture is being able to play the games regardless, right? And and it really seems like the only one that's not working towards that super hard is Nintendo. PlayStation isn't working as hard as Xbox whatsoever. I'd say they're like maybe going 15% of the speed that Xbox is going. But regardless, they know the end result is going to be just meeting people where they want to be, essentially. The good thing for PlayStation, though, is they still have the crowd that likes what they do really without paying too close of attention, whether that's good or bad, right? They have the popularity. So most people, when they think of upgrading, getting the next thing, it's either going to a PC or probably getting the next PlayStation, right? For a high 4K-like experience. So to your point, Loke, I get it. I see why other people are worried, though, because it's just like for Xbox, they've always kind of been say one thing, do another. And this seems like the biggest, it doesn't seem like the level of frustration is decreasing from employer to customer, right? Instead, it seems like you're making people further anxious. You change a little bit of direction, further anxious. We're not, like, most people aren't arguing most logical people aren't really arguing if Xbox is going to be around. Most people are arguing, how in the hell are you really going to get this all put together? Because everything feels, as of right now, super segmented, right? You can play this game over here. You can kind of play it on here, but only through remote access. You buy it once. Some are play anywhere, some aren't. You know, some are going to be on the cloud day one, some aren't. You know, it's just like, even with your big time titles, like everybody understands you're going to get Outer Worlds 2 or Call of Duty when you buy it through Xbox, right? But the problem with like a person like Mental that was here last week, he doesn't want to get Battlefield on Xbox because it's too segmented. Why? Like for him, that's like kind of agnostic. He doesn't really give a damn. He just wants access, right? The only one that really honestly has access no matter what is Steam. To be honest, Steam is already there. Xbox is working to get there, but they're doing it in such a ass backwards way that people that are traditionally with console, for the most part, don't get it. And the people that are with PC get it, but feel like it's undercooked. So they don't really want to, like, especially when they already have the access to the store like Steam right there and available, right? Sure, Xbox is tied with Windows and, you know, you get all your updates and yada, yada. But the big thing is just Xbox needs to be what they advertise. And right now they're advertising before they can provide. And that's frustrating a ton of customers. You're telling me this is an Xbox, but it's not. It just has Xbox branding around. And it works within an Xbox piece of their ecosystem. But all in all, I can't pull up Azura's Wrath on my Samsung TV. I can't do that. So to me, it's not enough of an Xbox. Sure, that's a 360 game, right? But Xbox also says we care about backwards compatibility, but you're not quite there yet. Caring about it is cool. Providing it is different. It's cool that you care about it, but I want what you said you care about. Like you saying that you care about something, but you can't provide it to me. That does nothing for me. That's cool. I mean, I care about the ocean, but I can't go touch it. Like I'm nowhere near it. So me telling somebody that lives in California right off the beach what the water feels like today, it doesn't make any sense. So like, I mean, as much as I like Xbox, they're getting further and further and further ahead of themselves. And they need to just get the main thing that everybody really cares about. And that's just this whole emulation and gaming and everything like that. Being able to actually play what you've purchased before. They need to get that part done because that's the biggest hurdle. And then we can consider some of these cool new things that you're talking about. But as of right now, telling me that you have this super cool $1,000 device, but I can't play Battlefield that I just bought on my Xbox. Because I bought that from the store on my Xbox. But I can't play it on my ROG Ally without remote play. That, to me, isn't good enough.
I think because ultimately they can't control that.
But you're advertising it.
Mm-hmm. And that's the tricky part. That's I think the whole emulation backwards compatible thing, like once I think that hits once the next console hits.
But
I think
what will it look like is a good question.
I imagine, and I don't think a lot of people will love it, but I think it's going to be tied to, because we were in the party last night talking about Xbox's like next console and how it's likely to be a PC essentially. But like I mentioned, like I was listening to Xbox 2, and I think Mental even said this like multiple times on the show. But I was listening to Xbox 2 and Jez was saying like he'd be willing to bet that the next Xbox is going to be a PC, but it's going to be like Xbox makes their next Xbox, and then Asus makes a higher end model, a lower end model. Acer makes a higher end model, a lower end model. Like, and you have pieces of hardware ranging from like $500 to $2,000 or something like that. And I think what they're going to do, and same with the Xbox Ally and Ally X, is that backwards compatibility will be tied to those, because they're working on like that special chip, right? Like Magnus or whatever. I think that's going to be tied, like those pieces of hardware will have that chip in it, and that backwards compatibility will be tied to that chip. So like if you want that backwards compatibility, you're gonna buy the Asus Xbox, the Acer Xbox, the Xbox, or the Xbox Ally or Ally X, and that's how you're gonna get that backwards compatibility. I think if you're somebody who's gonna be like, I'm gonna split from Xbox and go directly to PC, I don't think, at least not right away, that you will have that backwards compatibility. If that makes sense.
I mean, to Matt's point, I do remember a few months back, it could have been like 6 months ago, there was being like reports of Cerebon not only working on backwards compatibility, but current compatibility. And then, so obviously, with that being said, they must be talking about current games. Well, why would they need to work on current compatibility? Well, if they're bringing multiple operating systems to a new piece of hardware that's going to be essentially only made for gaming, but it's going to be pretty much a PC, you would have to figure out, how am I going to get all these things aggregated to this one thing? That and the thing that I think is interesting is this is going to be, if Xbox can pull it off, this will be the first time that a new console is playing more backwards compatibility games than the predecessor for Xbox that I know of, or and with current games, right? Because you'll be playing games that were made in 2021, 2022, and stuff like that you currently couldn't get on the current Xbox right now, but you'll be able to play it on the next Xbox because it's able to access all these different storefronts. Yeah. And you'll be able to have all that into one. If they can figure out how to do that, that would be amazing.
That would be an amazing device.
That would it'd literally be an all-in-one device. And as Matt is saying, all this stuff is going to be in these other chips. Microsoft is already doing that in the PC space. If you go to a local retailer and you see those, computers with the Intel Ultra 9 and stuff like that, that's an NPU that's in there.
Yeah.
That's helping run that operating system with AI and all this other stuff. And then you look over to one end of the Microsoft section. What do you see? Microsoft specific products, Surfaces, all that other stuff. But then if you move on over, you see a lot of the same, if not similar stuff in the other computers. You'll see a Snapdragon, same exact Snapdragon in an Asus computer that you'll see right next to a Surface. It's all running Windows. So like this, to as many people as saying, oh, this is impossible, this shouldn't be done, this doesn't make any sense, it's already existing. This is already being done in a professional form. Now they're trying to do it in a gaming form. I find it really interesting. As much as people don't like it or think it's crazy or whatever, I'm thinking of it like an investor does, right? You put your money into NASDAQ or whatever, right? I bought Battlefield on my Xbox, thinking that I'm investing in thinking that they're going to eventually have that everywhere. They're eventually going to have it. I could be wrong. I could be misinvesting. But if I get this right, then I'm gonna be able to play all the stuff that I've been purchasing on my Xbox. Same with Matt, same with you, Lo, same with you, Cozy. We'll be able to literally play it anywhere.
Honestly, I'd even take like some device that had like a multiple boot mode.
Yeah.
Like if I didn't have
Oh
to get
yeah,
a device,
yeah,
like if it had a multi-boot mode.
yes.
Yep.
Right at the beginning, give me the option. Do I want to go PC? Do I want to go Xbox? That would be awesome.
I would.
Because if you could get a multi-boot device up, then you could have like just you could go into like 360 mode. You could go into Xbox One mode.
Original Xbox. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that would be nice. I prefer if PlayStation did the same thing as well with their next console. That might make me want to buy the next PlayStation console. Microsoft is a software company; they will figure it out.
Yep.
Listen, maybe I'm the bad guy here, guys, but has Microsoft been figuring things out lately? Because past performance informs future results. I'm not
Well,
trying to sound like the Xbox hater
yeah.
here,
Here's the
but
thing.
they have been taking a ton of L's consistently since the Xbox One.
Here's the
No?
thing. I agree, but also they'll figure it out because they have to figure it out.
Yeah.
Because this is their pitch. Because after the next console, I think we all agree, we're all in agreement that after the next console, they're done making stuff like
Probably.
hardware. So
I
like
Probably.
so like wait, I'm sorry, Cozy, what?
No, I was gonna say, I think they'll figure it out because you can see how they've done some things and figured it out very well.
Yeah.
Even like in regards to like the cloud and accessing your games and like on different multi devices, like Steam has cloud saves,
Yes.
but you gotta hope and pray when you try to use them across devices.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've seen some games that don't support it. Usually really old games, usually. Um, but yeah, they'll figure it out because they have to. This is their pitch. Like they're like remember like when they boosted the price of Game Pass, like what was it, last month they boosted the price of Game Pass, or earlier this month I think it was, to the $30. We were all like in agreement, like they're pushing you towards PC. Like, and part of pushing you towards PC, they know that if you've been on Xbox your whole life, especially during the Xbox One generation where everything went digital, pretty much, like they know you're going to want to play your games there. They also know that if they just get rid of consoles and then they're just like, "And now you can't play your games that you bought anymore." Then that's also a lawsuit. So like they'll figure it out because they literally have to figure it out.
I
They don't
figured
have
out
an option.
how to get EA Play integrated on the PC end.
Yeah, instead of me having to open the EA app every fucking time.
Because honestly, for everyone who complains about the Xbox app,
EA
the
is
EA app
terrible.
is, and I don't know if the Ubisoft has improved. The Ubisoft
No,
app
it
is
hasn't.
so
It's
bad.
it's much worse. It's
It
much
is.
worse than both of them.
The last time I used the Ubisoft app was in 2014 when Rainbow Six Siege came out. I installed the game. I was so excited because it's been ages since there's been a Rainbow Six game.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, what is this crappy app? This is probably the worst app I've ever used. I
Yep,
uninstalled the
terrible.
game, uninstalled the app, and never played the game.
Damn.
It's horrible. Ubisoft's app is the worst launcher that I'm aware of. Outside of like maybe Amazon Games, and I don't even think Amazon Games is that terrible. It's just such a pointless fucking launcher.
Amazon games? Why does Amazon have Amazon games?
No idea. No idea. I don't know why they would do that,
Just keep
honestly.
getting the free ones, Cozy. Don't ask them why they
No,
keep
well,
giving
most of
you free things.
theirs are not on most of their free games have not been on their service.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude, I
It's
thought for the
mostly
longest time,
GOG games.
It is, and Epic Games every now
Yeah.
and then. I thought for the longest time because I was going to like Amazon Prime Gaming every month to like redeem the free games, and every time I saw a game that was like Amazon Games, I was like, I'm not using Luna, so I just wouldn't redeem it, and then I like randomly redeem and redeem it. Jeez, I randomly redeemed
Redeemment.
redeemed redeemed. I randomly redeemed what's it called? The Forgotten City, because I was like, okay, there's stuff that says Luna and there's stuff that says Amazon Games, so maybe those are separate. So I redeemed Forgotten City, and I was like, wait, they have their own launcher?
Yes, which why it doesn't make sense that Luna is like okay.
I've never used Luna.
Luna
Probably
Luna,
never will.
Luna works well, but so which is why it doesn't make sense that they
That
Totally lost
I'm
it.
sorry, my brain. It doesn't make
Jeez.
sense for Amazon Games because that is
It is. It's terrible.
everything about it.
I remember downloading Forgotten City that I got for free on Amazon Games, and I was like, I'll play this. And once I
mm-hmm.
downloaded it and looked at the Amazon Games launcher, just looked at it, not
No.
actually interacted with it, I uninstalled it
No.
and I went to Steam and I bought Forgotten City.
No.
I was like, no,
You brush your teeth?
I'm not going
You
to
didn't
do
wash your
that
face.
because just
Because
the
of
look
the
of it,
app?
Oh, you have this crust around.
just not from even using it. It could work fine.
No,
Just looking at it, I was like, get this shit off my computer.
That's
Why are you
wild.
on my computer? Like they gave away Space Marine, the original, or not the original, but like the anniversary edition of Space Marine
Yeah.
1 a couple
Yeah.
years ago. I didn't get it, but like I would imagine I'd have the exact same reaction. I'd boot it up, I'd look at that launcher and say, I'll just buy it. I'll just buy it.
Fuck
on
it.
Steam.
Wow,
Like-
because Luna is a nice smooth launcher.
Nice
Take your
ish.
word for it.
That's wild. Okay, what about the Epic Game Store? Since we're talking about launches, what about the Epic Game Store? How do you
Epic
feel about
Game
that?
Store is fine.
It's fine. It's low on features. I think that's like the big thing that
Okay.
that the issue
I
was with
hate-
Epic Game Store.
I hate that it's like a Russian roulette if the games have achievements or not on Epic Games.
I hate when I'm playing a game from Epic Game Store and an achievement pops up and it's loud as shit.
It's
I don't
very
like
loud.
That.
Yeah.
I don't like
yeah.
that.
And there's no way to regulate it as well.
I've been looking for a way. I can't find it.
Yeah.
Doesn't exist, I don't think.
Yeah. Someone needs to
Especially
someone
when I'm
start
playing
working.
Alan Wake 2 and there's jump scares and then I get a loud ass achievement. that needs to stop. Stop that.
Deserved. Deserved. You can't be
It's
playing
not.
walking simulators. Deserved.
That game
Well done.
is a fucking masterpiece. Game of the generation so far.
All right.
honestly.
Are we done? Are we done
Nope.
shitting on Halo going to PlayStation? Are we done?
I'm
What?
not done celebrating it, you bozo.
I mean, here's the thing.
Okay.
You have to unless you have the unless you have a cultural spot where, like you're like a Pokemon, you're a behemoth. You can't
Mhm.
have the really luxury of just being like, I'm gonna hunker down and keep my games right here.
Ray Cheese says Matt is a whale, the perfect gaming customer. If every gamer was like Matt, the industry would be very healthy.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Dude, we'd all be buying like 3 games a month if we were
Bro.
you.
Bro, like for context on that, Raichi, when Dragon's Dogma 2 came out, I was like, I want to play it at 60. I don't want to play it at 30, so I'll buy it on PC. And then I was like, I bought it on PC, and guess what happened? I was like, I love this so much, man. I kind of want to play it on my Xbox. And then I bought it on my Xbox.
Wow.
That's how sick I am. That's how sick of a person I can be.
If
I'm
we
not
were
gonna-
all like that.
Not gonna lie, I will do that, but with games. I might buy a game somewhere else, but then as soon as I see that it's available on GOG, I go like, oh,
Bam.
let me get it there.
Bro, put it this way, that Pacific Drive just got added to Game Pass. I bought that on Steam
Mhm.
like not too long ago because I saw they were coming out with a really interesting looking DLC, and I was always kind of interested in the game. I was like, screw it, I'll buy it on Steam. And then it came to Game Pass and Xbox because it wasn't on Xbox before. And I was like, dude, if that didn't come to Game Pass, I would have bought that again on Xbox.
Because of course. Because of course. Luckily,
Bec-
most
Because
gamers.
that's where I'd probably play it.
All right, Ham, are we done? Are we done on Halo going to PlayStation? Are we done?
Hey,
I
it's 343.
didn't
I like
even know.
I like how you ask everyone else if we're done
Didn't
with
e-
prolong the combo.
Right?
I'm looking to move on. I'm
Luke's
looking
the
to move
host
on.
here, and he's asking us for permission to host the show.
I mean, yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean, we see, you asked me about this earlier, and I still kind of got the same answer. I mean, we've heard about it for the last year. I'm not that surprised. What I am surprised about is how nice Halo looks. Halo looks great. As for it going to PS5, that's not new news. Like they've ever since the whole 4 games thing happened, and then they went on ahead and said Indiana Jones is coming out. I was like, all right. So that means everything's coming now at this point, because you just got done saying Indiana Jones isn't in the play to come, and then now it's coming. So now it's like, all right, I'm just more or less waiting for things to be announced. I'm not surprised anything's being announced, right? So like when they announced Starfield's coming to PS5, it's this same conversation's gonna happen. Oh my God, it's coming to PS5. Are you surprised? We're gonna have this podcast on a Saturday. We're gonna ask everybody on the panel, are you guys surprised to see PS5 has Starfield? And we're gonna be like, yeah, I am surprised. I'm surprised it took so long.
Yeah.
Because according to Nate the Hate, that was coming out a year ago. Over a year ago from now. Right? So it's just like, I just don't really believe anybody anymore when they say anything's coming. I just expect it to come whenever Xbox says it is. I'm not waiting on anybody to be like, oh, we got news, this is coming, because 90% of the time they're wrong about when they expect it to come. But is it coming through? Yeah. At this point, yeah. Duh. We already know that. I'm more focused on how the game looks. So I was talking to Matt after I got home yesterday, and I already knew PlayStation was getting Halo, but I didn't even say that to Matt at all. We didn't talk about that at all. First thing I said was, hey, did you see the Halo thing? And he said, yeah. And I was like, all right, well, I watched a 13-minute one. And the game looks amazing. It looks really nice. They really redid some things. We were talking about the sound of the guns, the sound of the vehicle, the way things look, the reflections, the enemies and stuff like that. Not once did we be like, God damn it, PlayStation's got that. That didn't really concern us. It doesn't concern us because we're not making any money off of it either way. Exactly. B, it definitely doesn't concern us because we have both the PlayStation and Xbox. So if I really didn't want it to go on PlayStation and I was so anti-PlayStation, I would have probably never bought one in the first place. But I did. And I did it for reasons like Matt does it. Sometimes I like to play the games that they only have, but sometimes if a cool enough game that I like enough comes over to another platform, Sometimes I'm dumb enough to buy it again. Sometimes
go.
I am. I did that with The Witcher. I bought The Witcher multiple times and I've beat this game 0. I beat the game 0 times. I bought the game more than I've beat it.
Don't get me started on The Witcher.
Let's not get Luke started on games that he's bought and not beat multiple times.
Yeah, let's not do that. No.
Neither with Max. I'm sure Matt has a laundry list of games that he's bought multiple times that he hasn't beat either.
I'm willing to bet my left testicle that Matt is worse than me.
Oh, I'm for sure, dude. I'm gonna
100%.
I'm gonna head to Xbox and just sort by recently acquired. I'm just gonna take a look
Yeah.
at this.
I'm not even gonna
Show us
talk.
how bad you are.
I'm not even gonna say anything because
Sort by date acquired.
You
So,
too, Cozy? You too?
so-
Of course, Cozy has bought games multiple times that she's liked on.
No,
She
then
is a
multiple
Steam
times.
gamer.
On sale
She
doesn't
likes
mean it doesn't count.
Xbox. She's definitely bought games on both platforms, the same ones, or has been gifted it.
I have
Yep.
lots. I have lots. But the thing is, mine is even worse because I don't know I own the game. So I see it on sale and I'll buy it, and then I'll discover that I already owned it on another platform, and I'm like, oh.
Right.
Well,
Ogog. Matt,
So-
go ahead.
Evil
Expose
West.
yourself.
Evil West. I bought Evil West day 1 on PC. Haven't beat it. Just came to Game Pass. Probably still not gonna beat it.
Played it, and the funny thing is you played it on PlayStation.
Yeah, and I played it because didn't it come to PS Plus and we tried it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
We gave
So,
out 2 levels.
I mean, I just bought Outer Worlds 2. I will be Outer Worlds 2, but that's like, let's go to owned games. I mean, I got dude. I got Final Fantasy 16. When the fuck am I gonna play Final Fantasy 16?
Has anyone
mean-
beaten Baldur's Gate on the panel?
Nope.
Oh, I'm not
Nope.
interested in beating it.
I've started that game at least 7 times, and I haven't beat it once.
I don't.
Not
I have
once.
no interest in playing Baldur's Gate.
Same.
Oh.
0.
I
Alright.
got RoboCop Unfinished Business. There's no reason for me to not have beat that game. It's like 8 hours.
You have
long.
unfinished business with unfinished business?
I sure do. I sure do. I got Kingdom Come Deliverance, Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon.
And he's yet to deliver.
He's yet to deliver, bro.
I haven't delivered shit. I haven't
His
even
grail
done the-
is definitely tainted.
Oh,
It's
I
definitely
haven't,
tainted.
I haven't even done the intro. I bought Prince of Persia: Lost Crown. It's not done. I bought Dragon's
crown is
Dogma
still
twice.
lost?
I played the
Is
shit
the
out of
crown
it. I
still
still
lost?
technically haven't beat it. I bought the Stalker collection. I haven't beat a single fucking one. It's
Wow.
not good.
I beat 2 of those.
It's not good.
The Stalker games are
also-
tough.
Please
I
tell me
also
you've beaten.
have.
Beating
Go ahead,
what?
Cos.
No, I was gonna say I also have the things where I bought a game cheap, and then I found like it had a physical collector's edition, and because I was mildly interested in the game, not extremely interested, but mildly interested, and it had nice goodies in the physical collector's edition, and it was cheap. I bought that too.
Of course. It's common sense, really.
I have
You think of
several
them.
unopened CEs. Several. I have boxes full of them.
Oh yeah,
Fantastic.
Borderlands 4. Why Borderlands 4 that? And to be clear, there are games I beat. It's just that like I buy too many games for my own good. That is my core problem. So that's something about me, guys.
The chat.
And-
the chat is
and- And to me, that is why Game Pass has been helping me a ton because
Yep.
I've been wanting to buy certain things and then it ends up coming there. So it's been it's been helping me out a ton. I know Game Pass is a bit more expensive now and whatnot, but I mean, as Lemon said when he was when I went on his podcast, like, do I really want to stop subscribing now here in the month of October when Call of Duty on the Outer Worlds,
Call of
Ninja
Booty.
Gaiden, and all these other games just dropped? Like, I mean, sure, maybe at some point I stop, right? Because I'm just like, oh, this month or these next couple months don't look good, right? But as of right now, it's like, man. Hazardor Game says, if you like your friendly neighborhood has my DMs open.
Shout out to Hazardor.
Yeah, shout out to Hazardor.
One of the
But I
best.
mean,
He's always got some fantastic, or I shouldn't say always has fantastic news, but he always has the news.
Yes. Yes.
And whether we like it or not, and
it's not always great.
No, it's not always great. But he always has the news, and he delivers it in a way that I respect.
Exactly.
Yeah. So X-Men says, how many times have people bought GTA 5?
Oh my God, let's not talk.
Oh.
Next,
Yo,
let's move on.
I bought the enhanced editions. I bought the enhanced editions on PS5 and Xbox. Haven't beat it.
I don't even want to talk about the amount of times I've bought the physical editions before they even became digital. I don't even want to talk about that.
I've never bought or played GTA 5.
Well, shout out to you for that, Cozy, because
Cozy,
I've certainly
I have never bought or played GTA 5 or Red Dead.
You're one of the heroes, Cozy.
I know. Cozy's like an albino bat flying in the day.
Yes.
Cozy would be miserable trying to play those games.
You're the hero that gaming needs, Cozy.
Fuzzy Tomato, either. There are dozens of us.
Fuzzy's a psycho.
Cozy's gonna buy GTA 6 on launch and do a stream. Do a GTA 6 stream.
Yeah.
I said we need to get Cozy GTA 6 at launch so she can do a stream.
Yeah.
She won't play it. That'll be a waste of money.
No, don't. It's like literally a game I do not like.
Yeah.
Dude.
For the last time, she does not like games that you're killing other humans in very often.
Yeah.
Well, no, I don't. It's like, see, GTA, personally, it's just because I think mechanically the game sucks.
Okay, let's move on.
Yeah. Like, we're not trying to trigger people around here. Let's continue to have ourselves a good time. Jason Portillo, welcome in. You should buy GTA a later to play it in better fidelity. Hazardor, it's nothing to do with fidelity. Nothing to do with fidelity.
Always buy it a gen later. Hey, I mean, that's not crazy, but that's more recent than any, because it's only been GTA 5 that they've ever updated. Or San Andreas, Vice City, none of those ever got they got separate game updates like Vice City Stories and stuff like that.
Well,
but it was
got the remasters.
Oh, that was terrible.
Oh, like, come on, man. I'm not even gonna. I'm not like the remasters to me are the same way that I look at the latest Saints Row. Like, I just can't touch it.
Made Tommy Vercetti look like a Fortnite character.
It didn't happen. It didn't happen.
It's like Matrix 4. So X-Men, most people beat.
Damn, I forgot that movie even came out. Love's just like, it didn't happen.
It didn't happen, bro. It didn't happen. It was a glitch. It was a glitch. Matrix 4 was a glitch in the Matrix. That's what it was. So X-Men, most people.
There was never a movie called Sinbad. There was no that was never a thing.
No.
Mandela effect.
That was never a movie, though.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I saw a story about that and I couldn't believe it.
It was never a movie. True. What it was is people mixing up Sinbad dressing very eccentrically for the move and confusing it in their head with the movie Kazam.
With Shaq.
Because they watched it as a kid. Yeah.
My wife was trying to tell me Kazam never existed. And I was like, yes, that did it.
I saw that in theaters. I saw that in theaters and remember being super pissed off because that kid wasted all of his wishes. I don't remember what he wished for, but I remember I remember one of them was he wanted junk food to fall from the sky. And I was younger than him when the character in that movie when it came out, and I was like, what an idiot. I just remember being super pissed, like he wasted his wishes.
I got a nice downer thing to say.
What?
Oh, hell yeah.
I watched Kazam. The first time I watched Kazam, it was on VHS at my house, and I cried at the end of the movie. So I was like, his dad cares about him.
That's nice.
That
I don't believe I've seen Kazam. I
Oof.
might be the only person who hasn't seen
I
Kazam.
don't even
Isn't
know what to
that-
say to that. I
That's
don't
kind of sad, bro.
even
Jesus.
cue uncomfortable
I thought it'd be
laugh.
something we could laugh. We
I
could laugh
told you it
about. I
was
thought
gonna
it was
be
something.
uncomfortable,
God damn, bro.
but that really happened.
Just
Uh,
sweet little fact.
Yo, let's take it to a lighter mood. So X-Men, most of the people that I know who have played GTA beat the campaigns. The campaigns are not really crazy. They're like 30 hours. It's a piece of cake. Most
Like
people
it's
beat the
only 30
campaign.
hours. It's only 30 hours, you
Yeah.
guys.
It's
And
a light
also,
30.
and also, like Cozy said, the game mechanics are from like 2005, really, for being honest. So it's a piece of cake. The only thing that really improves is like, physics around the game, vehicles, character designs, and
Mm.
The
interesting stuff
first
like
thing
that.
Luke says is physics, of course.
I'll
God
tell
That's
you
damn
what
it.
he's.
what.
There's
That's
no,
what he's looking
The
at. He's
the
looking at
physics
them physics.
the physics got worse in GTA 5 than GTA 4. I'll say that.
It
Though,
did. It got
though,
extremely
GTA
worse.
4 was a
yes.
bit more realistic and
Like
grounded.
yeah.
GTA 4 physics were like driving a car in GTA 4 was like a mini game in and of itself because they all handled like fucking boats.
I thought
Yeah.
GTA 4 was better, and it wasn't even close.
Same. GTA 4 is not only the best GTA to me personally,
I
but
disagree with
Mhm.
that.
it's that's fair.
I
Like
also
I think
disagree
I
with
think a
that.
lot of people would say it's San Andreas or Vice City, and that's fine.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
Vice City's
San
my
Andreas
favorite.
is my
Vice City's
favorite
great.
because it was the first
San
one that
Andreas
I
is the
actually
best.
thought was really fun.
Yeah,
Yep.
I love
San
Nothing
Andreas
gave
was
me a
the
vibe more
shit.
than Vice City, though, with the music. You even had Michael
Vice-
Jackson in the
dude,
motherfucking game. Like, that was
yeah.
great.
Listening to Michael
Michael
Jackson,
Jackson
Vice
was
City
was in that.
Beat It.
Wait.
Beat It was in. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
his
sure it
song
was.
Oh, I
is.
thought you meant like he was a
No,
character.
it wasn't Beat It. It was Billie Jean. Billie Jean
Yeah,
was in
Billie Jean.
was in GTA Vice City. But yeah, 4 to me is not only one of my favorite GTA. It's like a top 5 game
Oh
all time
shoot!
for me.
All right.
Oh,
She left
shit.
something in the oven.
Probably. First
She
thing
let
to do
her
in new
pickles
GTA game.
ferment for fucking 2 years too long.
She
This is
baked those
why
pickles for
this
too
is why
long.
Hazardor is one of my moods on Twitter. This is why
Why is that?
Hazardor Gaming says first thing to do in a new GTA game is go to the strip club. It's tradition.
Well,
Hazardor.
I'll tell
Yeah,
you.
see, I talk
Ah,
about physics. I bring up physics, and that's what happens. See,
Yeah,
Hazardor.
those
GTA
physics.
6. GTA
Okay, move
6
on.
for me and you, Hazardor, it's going to be glorious. All hail Rockstar.
Look, can't
We all
wait
know
for
what we're gonna
Goon
do.
Theft Auto.
look,
6.
Bro.
Luke's gonna be the first motherfucker to show up in the strip club with a ski mask.
Dude,
Right.
I'll be open. Am, I'll be the one inaugurating the strip club. Like I'll be opening the doors like no one's in yet. I'll be the first one in line. Like, good evening, everyone. Good afternoon. You know what? I'll be the guy saying good morning. I'll be like, good morning, people. Let's get to work. Let's
The
see what's
sign on
up.
the door says "First hour is for me only." Get the fuck away.
Loke is the first order of chicken wings every day.
Let's go. The first and the last one, bro. They have my name on it. Uh, never played GTA Vice City. Oh, Yago.
That's
It
great.
aged well. It's aged very well.
sensational.
Go ahead and play it. Go ahead and play it. Stanley didn't like GTA with Nico. Me as well. I didn't like that
Bro,
character.
Nico's such a fucking cool character.
Yeah, they
Roman
will
kind of
figure
got
it out
annoying,
because-
but Nico's sick.
Yep, yep. Okay, so guys, since we're talking about GTA, we're all having a good time. Can we agree that we're done talking about Halo? Can we move on?
What are we?
I'm never done talking
All
about
right.
Halo.
So what I wanted to share is, guys,
Alright.
with all this doom and gloom, and I'm probably going to lose my PlayStation Pony card, but I don't care. Look at the screen, guys. This has been Xbox in the year of our Lord 2025. Because sometimes we get recency bias. We get recency bias for the negatives, right? But sometimes you have
Facts.
to look back. Yeah, sometimes you have to look back and be like, yo, this was pretty awesome. Gears of War Reloaded, Outer Worlds 2, Silk Song, Atomfall, Keeper, Call of Duty Black Ops, Towerborn, Wu Chang, Oblivion, Tony Hawk 3 and 4, Grounded 2, Ninja Gaiden 4, Ninja Gaiden Black, Sniper Elite, Avowed is kind of alright, South of Midnight, Expedition 33, possibly Game of the Year, and Doom the Dark Ages. Guys, if you're here for the console war, I'm sorry to disappoint you in the comment section, but as a gamer, this was phenomenal.
Yeah, if you didn't enjoy at least one of those games this year, then I I don't know. I don't know. Cuz that's got to be tough. All those games. I mean, dude, I love the Vowed South of Midnight. I still need to be Expedition. I have it downloaded on my Ally. That's where I've been playing most of it. Um Doom the Dark Ages, Oblivion would be my game of the year if we were doing remakes, but we're not. Ninja Gaiden 4
Yep.
is great. Gears of War Reloaded, Outer Worlds 2 so far is fucking sensational. And then Keeper, which I have on my Ally as well. I need to play. I don't know if I'll like it, but I'm gonna still try it. And then Call of Duty. That's insane. Not to mention Silk Song's probably the biggest thing they've ever had launch in the Game Pass. That isn't Call of
Yeah,
Duty.
yeah,
I mean,
that was
I know
massive.
I'm in the minority, but as someone who just likes random indie games, like people are like, well, those are cheap and not worth Game Pass. Like, you buy like 3 of them, you've already paid for your you've already, yeah,
Yep.
your
You've gotten the
subscription's
value
already paid
back.
for. Huh?
You've gotten the value. You've gotten the value
Yeah.
out of your
Like,
subscription.
and I used to buy so many of them.
Yeah.
And I would already be like, ooh, there goes my entire gaming budget.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna sound a lot more bolder than it really is. But this year particularly is probably a top 5 year of Xbox all time. All time.
I agree with that. I totally agree with that.
All time. In just
Totally.
sheer output of games from themselves, regardless if it's only on Xbox or if it's, everywhere or whatnot, them developing and putting out games, assisting in developing and putting out games, getting things onto Game Pass. This is, I'd maybe even say a top 3 year for Xbox.
I would definitely.
Because even where we stand right now, they're still not even done. They're still not done. Like, sure, this list pretty much says it all, but it's like if they didn't have this whole price hike and in console issues, I should call it just console gate at this point, and the thing that did happen that was a big deal, because I'm not going to act like I forgot about it, but Perfect Dark happening.
Ooh.
If they didn't have some of these other things going on that are big deals, because they're not just oh whatever, right? Like we gave Sony as hard of a time as we did for Concord. That was one thing. Xbox did multiple things just this year. And we can say, oh yeah, well, PlayStation doesn't look so great with fair games and they've canceled a lot of live services. That has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now. Right now, we're just talking about Xbox. We're not comparing and contrasting. Just talking about Xbox. And Xbox game output wise has been top tier. They've been so good that it's almost overshadowed Sega and Alice. And they've been crushing it. EA, crushing it. as of lately, regardless of how you feel about their football game or yada yada yada. This Battlefield is like a fucking rose in concrete, you know?
What about Butterfield?
It's like, yo, it came out
It's
and it was
butter.
hot and it's
I can't believe it's not.
made sense, been consistent. And not only has EA done a good job with what they provided with the game, they've made sure that things are mega optimized.
Yep.
You look at this list, tell me what game is unoptimized that Xbox has provided. As I said, it's probably their best year. The only unoptimized game I can think of on this list is maybe Oblivion.
Yeah,
Yes.
Oblivion's probably the only
That's
one
what I
on
was
that
gonna
list.
say.
That's
Yeah.
tough.
Maybe
Everything
Oblivion.
else,
I
everything
remember
else
that one
is
came out
fucking
separate.
everything else, yeah.
top
Dave
tier.
Easy said Butterfield. Battlefield it's butter.
Battlefield.
Yep.
But
And
like, yeah, go ahead.
I was saying, and Battlefield on top of that, they're doing a fucking awesome job at listening to the fans. They're consistently communicating with the fans, and even with that, to your point, Ham, as great as that's been, Xbox is still
Speaking of listening to the
at-
fans, look at the screen,
Yep.
Matt.
Yeah, it gets its. I've seen people who are super hyped for battle royale. I'm not gonna play it. I mean, I might try it out once just to try it, but I'm not gonna play that for real.
Yeah, but the point is the community was asking for it,
Yes,
and here we are.
exactly. And they've been crushing that stuff. Shout out to Battlefield Studios. I think that's what they're called now.
Yeah. There's just been, this is like with all the turmoil going on and everything, the one thing I can say is and you weren't able to say this about Xbox a couple of years ago.
No.
But like now it's just like, dude, like you literally have more games than I can play.
Literally, not a joke.
You literally have more game. I used to go up and down Game Pass early on and be like, nah, to a lot of the stuff that were in there. Sure, there was some stuff that I liked and whatnot, and things
But
that I
you've
never
already
played that I
played
got to beat. But eventually there got to a point where I was just like, nah. And then I looked in my library. Then I looked at upcoming games and I was like, man, it's like 6 months away or something like that, right? Now it's just like, and I'm not even saying only for Xbox right now, because there's a crap ton of games from like from a ton of different companies right now that are just outputting games like crazy. Even PlayStation has a few games, right? They just recently had
A few.
Yeah, Yote.
Yeah, but they have Yote. They had Death Stranding, right? So I mean, even them as of recently have came out with a couple, and they had a showcase that looked pretty nice. Or I mean, at the end of it, it looked pretty nice. But but all in all, gaming is doing good, and I think Xbox, outside of their recent media, which has been garbage, hasn't been great lately. As for the game side of it, it's been it was the opposite a couple years ago, where the messaging was great and the games weren't.
We're not, yeah.
Now the games are great and the messaging sucks.
Oof. The messaging is pretty terrible.
It is.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. So yeah, before we moved on from all of that negativity, I just thought it would be fair to kind of highlight that, you know, we have to have some balance to the force. It's not all doom and gloom. Moving on. Oh my God. Reezy says I'm here for Cozy and the Yoga Pants Committee. One of these days, I'm gonna stand up, dude. One of these days.
No, we
You
don't want to
don't
see
do
you
that.
fail
Uh,
the state.
Don't do that.
content-wise, Xbox doing the
I'm gonna
majority of
head
their
down
Yeah,
to
please
games.
stay
Walmart one of
seated.
these
Nobody needs to
days.
see that.
Looks like I'm gonna head down to Walmart one of these days.
Grab yourself some yoga pants.
If you know, you know.
Hazardor says content-wise, Xbox doing and majority of their games rated higher than 80 meta, but rakes doing good. Okay, but rakes is Microsoft weakness. Yeah,
Wait, what is?
they're gonna get it
Oh,
together.
Ricks.
They're gonna get it together. Yeah.
What?
And Nate says I agree. Quantity of their output has been top tier. You know, I'm glad that although a lot of the internet likes to lose their mind, I like the fact that our comment section is filled with people that have common sense, right? Like the
Right.
IQs here are at least triple digits. That's very it's very encouraging for me. Moving on, Pokemon Legends ZA sold 5.8 million copies in its first week, making it the fifth best-selling Pokemon launch. The headline says it all. I just wanted to quickly highlight this one because I'm sure you guys have seen the
The
people that
fifth
have it.
best.
The
Right. That's
fifth
pretty
best, yeah.
nuts.
It's crazy considering how well these games usually sell. I'm sure you guys have seen the videos or the comments of people crapping on on this game. What are your thoughts on the fact that even with all this the stuff that's going around it, it's still the fifth best launch in
Uh,
terms of the first week?
Huh.
Pokemon will sell no matter what. You could really
Yeah.
have a poke. You could literally they could make a Pokemon called Mindfurer and like have him with like the symbols and stuff, and then
What?
they
You
could
you
still
think you
buy
could
it.
put Mind Fury?
Yes, I think they could.
Probably could. Maybe.
Damn. You guys have no respect for Pokemon fans.
Well,
They have
well,
no respect for themselves.
so. This is funny because Cozy knows this and Ham knows this, but we're in the party like what was it last week with Bill, and Bill's like my brother. In fact, he said he'll do the same. But Bill's like my brother literally went and got a Nintendo Switch 2 for Pokemon, and Bill was watching him play it. And here's how low the standard is for Pokemon fans, not Nintendo fans, Pokemon fans. Here's how low the standard is. Bill said it's fucking unbelievable that it runs at 60 FPS.
It's unbelievable.
He couldn't wrap his head around it. He's like it's amazing. I can't believe they did that. I'm like, dude. And Cozy was in the party because Cozy said a lot of Nintendo games run at 60 FPS. Like there's plenty of them that do that. It's just that Pokemon, like they just really so much don't give a shit because they can just phone it in so hard with Pokemon because anyone will buy it who likes Pokemon that they don't have to worry about 60 FPS. They can just release a game that runs at like sub 30 and people will buy it and they'll
I,
play it and
I
they'll
was a
talk
dedicated
about how great
Pokemon
it is.
player for a very long time. They lost me actually when you could no longer carry your entire party. So I had these Pokemon that I'd cultivated for a long time. Like, I'd been carrying these Pokemon, they were trained, they had specialty moves and all the stuff you do to get Pokemon just the way you want them. And
Mm-hmm.
then when they introduced Pokemon Home, they're like, "Oh, pay $5 and then the next game you can like have them all in or however much Pokemon Home cost." And then it was like, "Psych. Not all the Pokemon will be available to use." And I was like, "Okay, fine, I'm done."
Okay, no respect for the Pokemon
Oh,
fans
it's
on the
seventy
panel or the
dollars
chat.
too.
Why wouldn't
Yeah,
it
it's
be?
70.
Because you
Yeah, it's
charge
70.
Oh,
$70
yeah, that's a
and
fair point,
then you get
Cozy.
the A version and
Yeah.
then you spend another $70 on the Z version.
Is it one of those
So
games that like is 70 on the base Switch but like 80 on the Switch 2? Is that what they're doing with this one or is it just 70 across the board?
I don't know.
I'm not sure about that. Hold on. Let me look around. Let me look around.
I mean, not like it matters to me. I'm not about that shit, but
Okay, so on the base Switch, it's $60 actually. On the
oh,
Switch, on the
there you
Switch
go.
2, it's $70.
You're
But then
practically stealing
you don't get all the Pokemon. You have to pay for the Mega Dimension DLC. That's $30. Sold
God
separately.
damn. They're just really bending Pokemon players over. And just letting them have it, dude. They really don't care.
They are cracking backs. That's what they're
That's
doing.
that's pretty cool, honestly. I mean,
Richie,
what?
$70. $70
Damn,
for the physical. It's $70.
that's nuts.
Yeah. Yeah. It's what Ham thoughts on Pokemon making bank.
I'm honestly disappointed.
You thought it would sell more?
I think it should. It's really kind of trash that they just keep doing this to
It's
their customers, in my opinion. To me, I feel like they just keep giving the dope addicts Bud Ice. They give them the worst beer possible, and just because they know they'll still drink that nasty shit. like they're
yeah.
addicted to it. They'll still drink that nasty ass Bud Ice, fucking Black Velvet, under the goddamn sink whiskey that
Ew.
that they could
Ew.
possibly give them for a cheap price, or for a cheap price on their costs, but expensive for them to figure out, because essentially my head for a lot of these Pokemon customers are just like, I mean, I work in retail. They look like fiends. They look like
What?
fucking fiends. Like, dude, it's clockwork. It's clockwork. Every Tuesday and Thursday. Guess
Uh
who
huh.
beat me to work? Pokemon fans. Every fucking week. Guess who beat me to work? Pokemon fans. And what are they getting? Nickel and dimed for garbage all the time. And like, I just, and it's this, and it's usually the same people each time. Like I respect the hell that you're a fan of this thing, right? But like, what I don't like is, I mean, I guess I can respect the card people, right? Because you're a card. I don't know what you do with them. I don't know. That's your own thing. But for the video game side of it, I feel like I can speak better on that. As for the quality of what you guys provide versus the people that you sue, you should be ashamed of it. You
Damn.
should you should honestly be ashamed of yourself. You will sue another company for giving customers a Miller High Life. Keep in mind, that's not a great beer either. Not a great beer.
But it's better
Pal
than
Worlds is
Prison
not a
Hooch.
great beer. Pal Worlds is a really fun game, but it's not a great game by any means.
Mm.
It's not
But if you put
a
it next to Pokemon,
great game. It was a phenomenon. What I put it above Pokemon. They gave more of a shit
Oh yeah.
in
Way
that
more.
game. They gave you way more of a shit. First try. First time developers.
oh man.
Yet we have Pokemon that have been around for decades. They give you something, and Matt has to hear one of their customers say, "It's 60 FPS." It's
Can you believe it?
like, are you kidding me? Like, that's the standard you have
Yes, it
for
runs. It
something.
runs.
It runs. And it has had a rough history. And but how dare you make a product that's better than it?
Not allowed.
That's what. So I see this 5th best, and I'm like, garbage. Like, all you did was prove to me that there are still dope heads in the street. Yup. There are dope heads still in the street. Yep, there is. But when you say 5th best, you're telling me that you didn't really improve shit.
No.
It would be in this society now with all this technology, you literally got a brand spanking new device. You just got done suing the crap out of somebody because they made something that you're jealous of. And this is your rebuttal? Wet toast? This isn't good enough for me. This is just proof that people are fiending still.
Yeah.
At Why So Serious, you only get 3 strikes. That's strike 1. That's strike 1, brother.
No, it's not.
Facts.
That's in fact that's a ball. Loke Loke is the pitcher and he hit the batter. Go to first base. Go to first base. You're on first base, bud.
Ham, thanks for bringing up the situation with Pal World, because the next topic is actually very interesting along those lines. PUBG and Subnautica publisher Krafton says it's transforming into an AI first company.
Yay.
I would have loved to have Mental on so he could give us a little bit more on the technical side.
I'm
But
excited to
still
see
think-
this, to be honest.
Yay.
You know why
Oh,
I'm
really?
excited for this?
Okay, let's go.
Do you know why I'm excited for this? You mind if I tell you?
Why? Why?
I'm excited for this because Tango wasn't going to be a company until they got purchased by Krafton.
Yes.
And Krafton is a company to me I don't really love, but I don't hate either. So for them to announce that they're going to be an AI company and be, forthcoming with it, and I'm going to be able to see what those games look like from a company that I don't really have a, passion
You don't have skin in
for.
the game. You don't have skin
Exactly. So I can just be like, ooh, let me try that and just see what this is like, right? And you're not fucking Halo Studios or fucking or Bethesda or Insomniac or something like that, right? You're just
That you
somebody
care
you're somebody that I noticed, but like I didn't really like think anything about. Like I didn't hate you, but I didn't really particularly love. So now you're doing something that's in the direction of where gaming is going.
Mm-hmm.
So I get to maybe taste test, right? Ooh, let's see what this is like. Is it disgusting? Is it good? I don't know. But I can try it with something that exactly like you said, Lo, no skin in the game.
That's a very hot but also obvious take. The more people should have. I can't. Wow, it's an awesome look at like how this
Fucking blew
could
it.
develop.
It's mine.
It blew my fucking mind, dude. Like I'm sitting here like, whoa, he's fucking right. He's right.
Well, seriously,
We don't-
Tango was gonna be nothing without Krafton. So like to be mad that to be mad that Tango is being involved in this, to me is kind of irrelevant because without Krafton, they would be nothing. So
Yeah.
with that being said, and I don't really like PUBG. I don't mind Subnautica, just not really big into their games. And I believe they had a hand in they had a hand in what was that game? That Dead Space like game.
Callisto.
Yeah, and they had a hand in Callisto, which I didn't love Callisto, but I liked what it was trying to do. I did like what it was trying to do. So like if they're gonna dive further into something and try to invest in being better, and this is what might do that, I want to see it. I just want to see it. Like, I don't even know if I like it or not. I just want to see it happen.
Yeah. Yeah. Very interesting take, yeah. Props. Props on that one. Completely blindsided me. Matt, thoughts
You really did,
thoughts
didn't it?
thoughts on AI
I can't believe
and
that's
this
what
Thoughts on
blindsides love.
it
thoughts
did.
on
It did.
AI? What in general or?
No, with this company going
Oh,
full on
okay.
AI and also feeling very comfortable to be like, yeah, guys, this is what we're doing. Because you have a lot of
Well,
people that be sitting there, and there's like potential for people to like boycott it and say, no, I'm not going to be buying games that are like fully AI and taking jobs away from developers and stuff like that, you know?
are they by chance a publicly traded company? Do we know that?
I do not know. Give me 5 seconds.
Sure, sure. Because my point would be, and maybe this is entirely irrelevant because maybe they're not, and if they're not, then whatever. But if they are, my point would be this is to appease
Yes,
shareholders.
Krafton is a publicly traded
Okay.
company
So
listed
this
on
is
the
to
Korean Stock Exchange.
exactly. So this is to appease shareholders. This is
Mm-hmm.
this because AI is the fucking thing right now. Like everyone's talking about AI. So like them making this statement, they know that making this statement that a lot of fans are gonna be like, that's dog shit.
Mm.
But they don't care about that because those fans aren't shareholders. Like, and at the end of the day, if they make an AI game that makes them money, then fuck the fans. Honestly, that really is their. That's the point of any corporation.
Ask
Not just
Xbox, they'll tell you.
exactly, not just Crafton. That's the point of any corporation. Is like a fan can be pissed all he wants, but if we make money and on top of making money, save money by not having to pay people to do mundane, minute tasks to make this thing happen, or maybe they just make a fucking whole game that's AI. Like, if they can do that and it makes money, they'll do it. They don't give a shit about the fans, and that's for all corporations. And in this and this so I guess my take on it is like it's funny because we talked about this last night in the Discord. Like I've softened on AI. I used to be very hard stance against it. I think there's certainly places where it's applicable. Like when a small developer wants to make something that they just don't have the resources to make,
Yeah.
but they have the idea and AI can help them make that thing happen. That's fucking fantastic. My my only pushback with AI is I don't inherently trust corporations with it because there's no scenario where a corporation has my best interest at heart. Whether that's a big corporation like Microsoft or a smaller one like Crafton,
Mm-hmm.
there's no situation where they have my best interest at heart. So when it gets into corporations' hands, I'm kind of with Ham and that let's see this happen. Let's see you do this and let's see what comes of it. Because if what comes of it is great and everyone's happy, then fantastic. But if it ends up leading to bullshit, then it's like, well, it's a corporation. I'm not very surprised, but it's one of those things. I mean, they're just saying this now. I don't think we're going to see this for like fully take effect for some time, maybe a couple
Yeah, maybe
years.
four
Dude,
years.
no.
Oh my god.
What?
No.
Oh my god.
What?
It better not take no 4 years because the whole point that I want you guys to use this shit is to speed it up. Let's
Oh
get this
yeah, yeah,
stuff
yeah.
cooking. So if this is taking you just as long with AI,
What's the
then what are
point?
we doing?
Spending less money though. They're still spending less money.
Yeah, that's what they're doing is spend less. But
There's
I
less
agree with him right
salaries
there.
there in
I
those 4 years.
think
Man, no, not enough. Kendrick, not enough.
I,
Kendrick,
I'm
not enough.
I'm I'm sort of with Ham. I want to see what happens here, but I'm skeptical of any corporation when it comes to AI. So I kind of need to be proven wrong. And if I'm proven wrong, then fucking fantastic.
I'm
Love that.
so excited to see it get used, though. Just for the reception, good or bad, I don't care. I'm stoked. I cannot wait to see what people come out with, because here's what I think's gonna happen. One thing's gonna come out, it's gonna be decent, and another thing's gonna come out, it's gonna be awful, and then an anomaly is gonna hit. Something that's really freaking cool. And then all these dumbass companies are gonna try to follow suit.
Oh yeah. Wait,
The same thing with like battle royale, right? And games as a service. You're right.
Yep.
shit. I think kind of we're already there. It's just we haven't seen the first official product of it. Like all the companies are already following suit. Like it was Nvidia's like an AI company now. Granted, Nvidia's not making games to publish to people, but like they're a full-on AI company now. Microsoft is full-on AI. Apple's into
Oh
Oh
yeah.
AI.
yeah.
Google's into AI. We just get this smaller corporation, Crafton over here, who's like, "Yo, we're all in on this shit." You know, EA's in on that shit. And Nate just put it in there in the chat. EA's been in on AI. Like Ubisoft has talked about it. Fucking Take Two, everyone is in on that shit. It's just a matter of when does all this stuff hit, and is it gonna be a line of dog shit, or is it gonna actually be some pretty cool things? We don't know, and that's gonna be the big fucking tell.
All right, cozy. From what I'm reading here on the article, Steam Games disclosing that the use of generative AI has increased by 800% so far this year, according to an analysis of games published this summer. What are your thoughts on Crafton going headfirst into this, and the mid-sized to indie devs that you specifically love going into AI so hard?
You're muted, Cozy.
You'll see a lot of these. You'll see. I want to see how it pans out. But what will happen, I think, with a lot of the indies is the opposite.
I sort of agree with that.
Because indies are in and of themselves a work of like passion, usually.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not always. Sometimes they're trying to make a
Yeah.
quick buck, but you know, not even it's like, what is it? 1/3 of games on Steam don't make back that fee. Don't even make $100.
Yes. Yes.
So we already know indies are a work of passion. The only thing that'll happen is Steam already has terrible curation. Pretty much anyone can put there. You're going to have to sort through a lot more of the lowest bar. And you'll probably have a lot more games being stolen. So that these people, like especially in the indie scene, they can get these games made.
Mm-hmm. So you're supportive of the move or no?
It is what it is.
That's perfect.
Because he does not care
No,
at all.
it is what it is means it's not something I can control.
Exactly. It's
Yeah,
happening.
but regardless of whether you can control it or not, we do have opinions on things that we cannot control, positive or negative.
I think it's a problem from a creative standpoint where you
Mm-hmm.
have AI can only learn from taking from people.
Yes.
Yes. Like what Innate says in the chat, he says EA is using assets from their games over the years to train AI, so they are already starting the nonsense. So you're right.
Yep.
You're right on that one. Infinite Umbra, welcome in. Smash the like button. Get comfortable. Well,
Umbra.
What's
unfortunately,
good, buddy?
we're already on the tail end of today's show, but
We're just getting
please
started.
please go ahead and smash the like button.
But yeah, so like yeah, you
Cozy,
train
go
your
ahead.
AI on because you need people.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yes.
and I was talking. This is another thing we were talking about how in like the fanfic scene,
Yeah.
a lot of people started locking down their what the things that they were creating.
Okay.
So that AI couldn't train on their stuff, especially since they weren't being compensated or anything. You see the same
Mm-hmm.
thing with visual artists where they'll lock down their stuff.
Yeah.
And speaking of locking stuff down, since we're down on this topic specifically, I seen a rumor that Microsoft is planning on moving forward with this idea that they're gonna put the AI co-pilot making snapshots of your gameplay when you play on your PC.
I
Um,
Yeah, I saw that. I think isn't there could be wrong.
mhm.
Is there a way to opt out of that? I think I heard Jez talking about there's a way to opt out of that, but I did see that and I didn't
So
love
to
it.
your point, Matt, to your point about not trusting corporations,
Yeah.
I don't trust Microsoft to not record. Dude, forget
Yeah.
gameplay.
Exactly.
I'm
Yeah.
assuming, I'm already assuming that as soon as this thing gets implemented, they're going to record everything you do
Yeah.
regardless. That's
Exactly. A
that's what
thousand
I'm
percent.
assuming.
A thousand percent. And that's that is really where my worry. I guess we're not just talking specifically about AI, but like when it comes to really anything related to a corporation. And I say this as somebody who has a fucking Alexa in my bedroom. Do I am I blind? Am I blind to the fact that that thing is absolutely listening to anything and everything in that bedroom? It absolutely is. I
Yeah,
fully know that.
yeah.
It's just one of those things I fucking deal with. I have it. Is what it is. I'm used to having it. I kind of just I can't not have it. I'm so used to having it.
You
But
make peace
like
with it.
exactly. But like when it comes to a corporation, again, like Amazon or like Microsoft or whatever, it's like, do I just implicitly trust them to be like, hey, don't worry, we're only doing this one thing. You don't gotta worry about.
Mm,
We're not spying on everything you're doing. Just the game. Don't worry. I
yeah.
mean, even though the game's on the screen and the app is constantly running in the background, don't worry. It's not
Uh-huh.
taking any. It's not doing anything else in the background. Don't worry about that. It's like,
What
dude,
about when I'm checking if my screen can keep up with jiggle physics on other apps? Are you taking snapshots then as well, you know?
they just got 100
Oh, you know
snapshots
what?
of Pornhub
I
from
don't
love.
remember how I did it. I don't remember how I did it, but I have Copilot disabled.
Yeah, I uninstalled it. I don't know if it actually uninstalled, but I went and disabled it and then I uninstalled it.
Okay. I guess because mine, I checked and I followed the instructions for how to remove it, and it said it couldn't find the application.
There you go.
Okay, so I'm gonna look that up, Cozy. Thank you. I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna try and uninstall it and get it off my PC. But you know how it is, guys. They're gonna force us with this one or the next Windows. They're gonna force us to have Copilot. At
Well,
that point, I'm going to learn how to use the Steam version, the Steam OS.
there are
I'm
plenty
going
of
to
yep,
learn how
there
to
are plenty of.
use
I was gonna
other
say,
OS.
if that happens, it's time to start packing your bags and move to Linux.
Bro, I'm just saying, like, I thought Office was the only way to go. I found Libre Office and it works perfectly fine.
Oh, Libre's pretty good.
The only good
Adobe is not the only PDF uh, like app on the planet. Like, I'm broadening my horizons. Sorry, Cozy, go ahead.
I was gonna say the only good app that's in Office that's kind of something you can't get around is Excel.
Libre has a very decent Excel.
It doesn't translate to other things very well.
Oh, okay. I've never tried to translate it to something else. But okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Ham, uh, what are your thoughts on this little wrinkle that I threw at everyone else. Ham, I think you're muted.
You're muted.
You're muted, bud.
All right, there we go.
Okay. Okay.
No, I was saying that I don't really think it matters much unless you're like living off the grid, like for real, like that.
So what if you're a fiend like me?
What do you
What if
mean?
you're a fiend like me? Jesus.
What if you like your privacy, Ham?
Maybe I
What if
shouldn't.
you like your privacy?
I mean, what do you mean by like your privacy? You already gave that away.
I see where you're going with that. Okay.
That's
I mean,
fair.
you've been like all of this stuff is. It's not that you can't be found. I mean, here you talked about using a VPN live. If they cared enough, they'd find you. They just don't care. So it's just like, and I mean, my brother taught me that when I was super young, like back in like 2003 or 2002 or something like that. He was just like, literally anything that you connect to on the internet, and if you keep it, if you keep up with it, you're not hard to find, no matter who you are. You're not. It's just, does anybody care to find you? It sounds mad creepy, but
It does.
it's true.
You sound like Truth. You sound like Truth from San Andreas,
It's
talking
a
about the
fair,
government and all that other stuff.
Yeah, it's a fair point though, because like your
But
phone,
these companies
yeah.
run like governments. They run like governments. They own more than many governments. like
They
more
own the
money and stuff like
government.
that. Yeah, and
Yeah.
and in some situations they own the government, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or are the government. Like China, for instance. Like if you're a business in China, you're kind of working for the government. so like in my opinion on this, like, oh man, AI or usage, like, okay, you don't use it, but as soon as you go to your sister's house, they're probably using it. And guess what? Are you playing a game on any of their accounts, or are they playing a game or whatnot? Like, either way, like, if they really cared, I mean, you got a phone plan, don't you?
Yes.
There you go. I'm sure you got a camera on the front, camera on the back, and a microphone. I'm sure you could set it to listen to you and tell it not to listen, but do you think it's really not listening? When something needs a keyword, to be enabled,
Yeah, listening
then
for that
somebody
word.
on the other side can essentially enable it however the hell they want.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
exactly.
Privacy to me is more or less how much you give, right? How much you're willing to give. And if you're already giving and you're like, but not that guy, it's like, all right, you do that. Sure. Okay.
Damn.
It's like, no, not, I'm fine with Amazon, but no, not Microsoft. It's like, oh, okay. Sure. like, sure.
Conspiracy Ham.
Well, to me, to me, it's just like they all pretty much have the same end goal, which is a question, right? We don't know. So I would be uncomfortable. And what's weird is the ones that claim to be the most safe usually are like the most dangerous. So it's just like, it just is what it is. I mean, I shouldn't say we all, but a lot of us figure out how to watch football and basketball games and stuff like that. And we use it on the devices that have our names printed on it.
Oh my God.
So don't tell me that, but if Microsoft makes a game out of fucking Copilot of me fucking dunking on a motherfucker in 2K, that's crazy. Like, no, it's not that crazy. It's already kind of past that at this point, right? So, like, I don't know. Like,
All right.
I
I'd
just
like to
don't like
officially.
I don't have anything good to tell you, but I also don't really have anything like particularly for you to worry about. The only advice I can say is don't be a piece of shit. Don't take it too far. Know your limits. Know your limits and
On
stay in your lane. Know your
on that
limits and
note,
stay in your lane.
ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to tender my resignation from the internet. This is the last time y'all are gonna hear from me. I'm done. Right? Twitter, YouTube. It is what it is. Ham. It was fun. Right?
You know where to find me. Ski mask in the strip club there. So it don't matter. You're cooked.
I'm still screwed. Goddamn. Listen, you guys just don't know how much the jiggle heals my soul. Y'all just don't know. You just don't
A little
understand.
too much.
Uh,
It's too
Richie
much.
says.
A healthy amount.
Richie says, at least it's not a Pokemon fan browser history. You know what? At least I'm not a degenerate
Yeah.
Pokemon fan.
Well. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we needed more context.
You had to add the qualifier Pokemon fan at the end of that.
All right.
Because when you said at least I'm not a degenerate, I was like,
Well,
well, you
are we
are.
lying now, Luke? Are we
You
lying?
are. You
Anyways,
are. We all know why.
Walking up,
You
rubbing his
are, and
hands.
we all know
You got any
why.
of them water-based Pokemons?
Right?
oh man, you know what's up, Em. You know what's up.
We
Anyways,
all know
I
what's in your
need me a
search
little
history,
Pikachu.
love. Literally. We all know what's in your search
It's about to get electrifying in here.
listen.
Man.
On that note, thank you everyone for watching. We really do appreciate it. Make sure to smash the like button if you haven't yet. Quick little announcement. It's a big one, but quick announcement. We're not going to be doing the Wednesdays and Thursdays show for the foreseeable future. We're not canceling permanently, but life is kind of happening. So for the
Our
foreseeable
schedules
future,
are way different right now.
yeah, yeah. For the foreseeable future, Wednesdays and Thursdays are off, and TSWS is going to be specifically just Saturdays. You might have one pop up random stream on a weekday or on the weekend or whatever.
Or a showcase or something like that.
Exactly. But for the most part, Saturdays and that's it. We still deeply appreciate your guys' support. This has nothing to do with you guys. It's definitely 100% on our end, and we plan on resuming regular programming as soon as possible. Cozy, please plug your channel, plug whatever it is that you're doing on social media. Tell people where they can find you.
You can find me randomly in the wee hours of the morning or late hours of the night, whatever. On Twitch sometimes. But other than that, you can find me here on Saturdays. See, my brain always still wants to say
Yes.
Fridays. Saturdays and getting wasted with Wise on Fridays.
Saturdays, 2 p.m. Eastern, Cozy.
Saturdays 2 p.m. Eastern.
Yes.
And
They have to know the time.
6:30s on Friday.
Wasted with what? Good stuff. Good stuff. Appreciate you, Innate and Umbra. Really do appreciate it. Matt, plug your channel and whatever else that you're doing. Tell people where they can find you.
You can find me on YouTube. The channel is Matt Likes Games, videos every week. And then also you can find me here. I know we're not doing Wednesdays for the foreseeable future, but you can find me here Saturdays at 2 p.m. Eastern for this show with these folks.
Awesome. Awesome. So once again, everyone, Wednesdays and Thursdays are on ice for the foreseeable future, and we're going to do this every single Saturday moving forward. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, share this out, get it out to as many people as possible. Ham Solo, take us out.
Oh man, yeah. Thanks as usual to everybody joining, kicking it with us, doing the dang thing. We'll see you next Saturday, same time, same place. Talk about more gaming stuff. Hopefully, more positive stuff comes out, more interesting things, not the
Yep.
same stuff that we have expected. Maybe we'll dive a little deeper to find something for next week to really dig into. But anyways, thanks everybody for coming out. We'll talk to y'all soon. As usual, keep it gaming or keep it moving. Peace.
Sweet.